Well, we ain't
Oh,
win.
that's right. It's the pre. It's the
We ain't win
pre-show.
$1 million. We ain't win $1 billion.
That's for sure.
Did you even check my tickets?
Well, actually, there are actually 4 people I think in Florida that won $1 million prize. And
Benjamin, did you check
Check what?
our numbers?
You don't have any numbers.
No, I have numbers, mother effer. I told you play $6 for me, and you said you played $6.
No, you said play $6 for you and you'll pay me, and I negotiated and said you have to pay me that and something
Because
else,
what you
and I got
negotiated,
nothing.
what you
So you don't have
negotiated
tickets.
was. You want me to say what you negotiated?
No.
we negotiating for lotto tickets. That's where we're
Oh
at
yeah,
right now.
there was a barter and trade.
What?
Facebook looks frozen to me.
Well, it says live video is starting. I don't know what that means.
It's live video is starting.
Yeah. So
Don't look at Facebook because it's going to be a delay.
what are y'all Indians and shit that y'all trading for a lotto ticket? You can rub my feet. What's
Wasn't a rub in the feet.
what?
I tell you that much.
It wasn't a rub in the feet.
What were we rubbing?
It had to do with an asshole.
Wow. Oh. Whoa. Okay. That's where we're at now. Holy shit. I can't believe it.
What's the secret? What's the secret?
Women are now using vagina juices as perfume. That's the new trend.
Those are pheromones.
Women have been doing that for a long time anyway.
Women secrete
And I don't know
some type
why
of
women.
pheromone.
I don't know why women. Well, no, not every woman's fucking pussy. Excuse my French, but every woman's pussy
Wow.
stinks. Not every woman stinks. Some women.
At some point
I
it
don't
does.
know, but sometimes. Well, Ben, I'm sorry you gotta hear this, but in the past I was told your pussy smells good.
Must have been right after
So
the
then
shower.
they use those pussy juices to
It's got to be straight out the shower, because not after 8 hours of work.
obviously not after 8 hours of work.
So,
Lord.
That's the difference.
Well, anyway, welcome. That's how we start the conversation talking about pussy juice.
wow.
Alrighty
Wow.
now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook sucks right now, but it's all right.
But yeah, we have Instagram. I see we have Sony. We got Lo. Hi, y'all. And
Yeah,
then
it's hot in his bitch.
you must know this person. I don't know how to say their name. Samay. Samay.
I guess.
We have Samay. How is everyone doing today?
What got turned off?
You gotta put your volume down.
Okay.
Volume down. Volume down.
You love giving
So
orders,
welcome,
bro.
welcome. We've had several delays. Unfortunately, when our guests were here, we had guests and we planned on having a show with our guests, but unfortunately, due to just having a lot of plans and a lot of things going on, it didn't happen. So
Did all those plans happen?
the majority of them, yes.
Okay. Yo, it's hot in here.
You're on the menopause. It's not hot. What is that? What is that? What is it you were just reaching for? Because you
Oh.
cluttered that whole corner in
I
2
didn't-
seconds. You've been here 2 seconds and you cluttered the corner. What the fuck is that, Nelson?
This is my prep for every morning. I drink this every morning. It's water. Relax.
Water with what?
With vagina
Because that
juice.
shit looks like
This is water, cucumbers, watermelon, lime juice, and ice cubes. And a
what
piece
is
of-
that? That looks like
It's watermelon. Watermelon. And I drink this on an empty stomach in the morning.
For
It's a cleanse.
you have a problem shitting?
I'm fat. That's my problem.
Well,
it's called fatitis.
But if it's a cleanse, that's for you to shit.
Well, yeah, it helps me
So you
with my
drink that
digestion.
in the morning.
I don't have problems shitting.
Stop screaming.
Ow.
You drink that in the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And,
I have-
then,
I have
and
a-
then you have to travel to work.
Mm-hmm.
How many times you shit on yourself between the time you leave the house and the time you get to your destination?
No, because I have a routine. So in the morning, I use the bathroom before I leave, so I'm good. There's no problems with that. And the great thing about Florida, wherever you go, there's a bathroom. You don't gotta pay.
You don't
gotta.
shit in every bathroom. You can't shit in every public bathroom.
Well, I go to the
You
wall.
shit fast?
Wow, that's I don't know. That's
I'm
a-
just
that's
saying
a
because
trick.
I
TMI.
That's
stay-
a
I
trick.
stay
It
there for a
depends.
while.
It depends. No, you don't even stay a while. You stay a while on your phone.
No.
There's no way you're there half an
Lorraine,
hour.
if you're so on, all I'm thinking about is the numb legs when we're on the phone talking in the bathroom.
And then you can't get up because you actually fall down.
Oh my God, I
Super
love
mega producer. I don't know what's going on with
Facebook
Facebook.
is not logging in.
It says live video and it's just doing.
Hilton Star joins on Instagram. Pussy Juice and now Poops. Great conversation,
Wow,
right?
that's the way we are. What the
Great
hell?
conversation. Hey, we don't cut to what the hell is the phrase? I can't
We
even
cut to
talk.
the chase, bro.
We cut to the chase.
Is that brain fog?
That's that menopause.
No, that's that. Bro. Which make up your mind.
Why are you drinking that now?
Oh, I had because I'm thirsty. I had two, so I had one this morning and an extra one.
Lord have mercy.
Well, how can I go live? Where can I see live for TikTok? This social media shit is just out of control.
What?
Do I have to
It's been an interesting several weeks.
for you?
Did I tell you about the trials that I was watching?
You told me
I told you
about.
about the YNW Melly.
I actually saw a TikTok just dedicated to his trial.
To WYN Melly?
Yes.
Yeah.
They did it for every day that he was on trial.
Is
and
that law and crime?
Que yo sé, I don't
No,
know.
because Law and
I
Crime
feel
does-
like, what the hell? I don't know.
No, because Law and Crime has a TikTok page, and that's what
No,
they do.
this was dedicated just to his trial.
Okay.
It
Well,
wa-
right
why-
now the case is out to the jury. We're waiting on a verdict. Ben, go on YouTube, see if the verdict came in. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it because they're gonna find him not guilty. But just in case,
Are we live actually on TikTok?
we are. No, oh I don't know. Let's hope that starts working after the show.
What's
What y'all think about homegirl who went missing for 49 hours? Lorraine.
It's working on Facebook.
No, I'm talking about TikTok.
No, I'm just saying, even though you see it there, it's still working. So don't
Oh, is it? Okay.
All right, so we
all
have a
right.
request. So let's talk about the homegirl who went missing for 49 hours. Carly
yeah, y'all lied.
Russell.
That's her name?
Have you been listening to the news? What do you know about?
Okay, this
Carly
is what,
Russell.
since I don't, if y'all know, I don't listen to the news, but I hear it on the radio when I'm driving, right? So Carly Russell allegedly saw a baby on the side of the road, pulled over to help the baby, left everything, and then she disappeared.
What do you mean left everything?
Left her car, her personal belongings, and then that was the last time she was seen. And then miraculously showed up at her parents' house, what, like a couple of days later?
2 days later.
2 days later.
49 hours to be exact.
So,
Still nothing on the trial.
Okay.
okay.
49 hours to be. But have you heard the recent developments?
No, I know she's being evaluated for
You
mental
haven't-
issues.
No, no, no.
Oh,
no.
okay, well.
So-
Used to be.
The
you know-
Hoover.
Who the fuck is Hoover?
The police department from Alabama.
Oh, so this happened in Alabama.
Alabama.
Those Alabamians.
Wow.
Go
So,
Tide.
The Hoover Police Department yesterday, they did a press conference.
Okay.
And what they were able to gather thus far,
That wasn't a press
Is
conference.
that-
That was the judge, jury, and executioner.
well, she's guilty as charged. But in any event,
What is she guilty
I'm
of?
gonna tell you.
Oh,
If
okay.
you just slow your roll. So they started at her workplace. They were able
She
to.
worked at Target, right?
No, she worked at a spa.
Oh, okay.
They were able to.
She stole a robe.
Me cago
I've
en
seen
la
these.
madre.
This is where the brain
Are you
fog is
gonna
coming.
let me
Go
talk
ahead,
or
get talk.
no?
These are things that are coming to my head. I heard robe. Go ahead. I don't know. Was it a good robe? Is it the fluffy, nice, soft ones that you get at hotels?
She worked at a spa, so it's not gonna be
Oh,
really
so it's-
fancy.
You don't think so?
No, spa robes are really hard.
Oh, okay.
And okay, so let's start over, okay?
Mhm.
So they were able to determine from video footage from her job that she took a robe and some toilet paper as well as some other items. From there, she went to, I believe, pick up some food, picked up the food, and then from there she went to Target. She picked some stuff up at Target, and she remained in the parking lot. I want to say maybe it's anywhere from an hour to 45 minutes.
In the parking lot.
Correct.
In her car.
Correct. Then she drove.
What was she doing?
They didn't divulge that. She then drove, called 911 on the highway, and told 911 that she sees the baby in a diaper, white shirt, walking on the side of the road.
Oh, a baby that was walking.
Well, a 2-year-old toddler. on the
Oh,
side of
okay.
the
Wow,
road.
on the side of the road,
911
walking.
just tells her just follow the baby. They don't tell her get out or nothing. They just say follow him, keep following him. So what the Hoover department said was
Wait.
that
Did
she
this?
drove 600 miles, which is equivalent to 6 football
Not
fields.
600 miles, 600 feet.
Feet? Okay, 600 feet. Which
600
is
miles
equivalent-
puts her in a different state.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
600 feet, which was equivalent to 6 football fields.
Mm-hmm.
And then after 911, she called a family friend or relative. The call was still connected, but that she was no longer on the call.
Mm-hmm.
Then she says that that a man with orange hair pulled her because she got out the car to go look at the baby. or the
Was it
toddler.
Ronald McDonald?
A guy with orange hair pulled her, took her to the bushes, threw her over a fence,
Aye.
put her in the 18-wheeler. There was a woman, but she didn't see the woman. They took pictures of her naked. They gave her some Cheez-Its. Okay? And this is what they found out by the car. They found the food. They found her phone. They found her iWatch. They found her bag. They found her car. They didn't find the robe. They didn't find the toilet paper. And they didn't find anything that she purchased, which were snacks
At the Target.
at Target.
Okay.
And then she says she fought them, escaped. They got her, fought them again, and then she walked home.
Mm.
Yeah, and then they saw video footage of her walking home.
But what
By
happened
herself.
what happened to the baby that was walking on the highway?
They don't nothing. There's no threat to the public of an abductor. They have no other information regarding a toddler on the road. Nothing.
Why would a dispatcher say follow the baby?
Wait, and
Why
then
would a
it
dispatcher say
gets
follow the
better.
baby? No, get the baby.
So guess what she did? She left her phone, right? And I'm sure she deleted everything, thinking everything was gone into this cloud that everybody thinks is really gone. Well, they dumped her phone. And so
Who's they?
the police department, the FBI. So
They dumped it?
they dumped the phone,
What is-
meaning all the data and all the information. So they were able to determine her search history. So leading up to these days, she searched up Amber Alerts and how much it's gonna cost. She searched up how to steal money from a register. She searched up Taken the day she
Fucking Google fucking history, bro.
yeah. Yep. 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 But her family's sticking to it. Her family's sticking
That
to
she
it.
got abducted by
No, she
Ronald
was
McDonald?
The
abducted.
family is saying she's not ready to talk. She needs some time for the trauma. The cops, though, are being very nice about it.
Oh,
I'ma
she
give
left
them
her
that.
wig. Yeah, she left her wig at the scene. Hi,
Yeah.
Bobby.
The cops
See,
are
that's
being
how you
very
know.
nice about it. The cops
Hi,
are saying
Rob.
she's
See,
still
Hi, Mark.
that's how you know it's fake, because she left her wig in the car.
Correct.
No black woman's gonna leave her wig in the car. She gonna come out with her wig.
Yeah. And then she had a cut in her mouth, and then she said her head was hurting.
The other thing,
That's probably because her wig got pulled by Ronald
other-
McDonald.
the other stuff that the details that Mia didn't add to it was what was he was like a
Hi, Rose.
right? He was a detective, or he wasn't part of the FBI.
Who?
The guy that was talking.
The Hoover Police Department?
Yeah, the guy. He was a
He was the
detective.
lead investigator.
He was saying how if you were really abducted, and you escaped, why were you walking? You would find the first door and you would call 911.
No, that was an attorney. That was an attorney who
But
we
I
were watching
mean,
on TikTok.
you really can't say that, because unless you're abducted and in that situation, you don't know what you'll do. Who the fuck is gonna say, oh, if you're gonna knock on the first door? Common sense would make, oh, I'm gonna see people and try to find there. But if you're literally abducted and you're being chased down by someone, you're just trying to struggle and save your life. So you don't know what you'll do. You might jump into a fucking river and take you downstream. Who knows?
So prior to the police doing this press conference, TikTok, because TikTok has a whole bunch of investigators.
Absolutely.
So they were able to determine that apparently she had a side piece. They were like, she had a side piece. She wanted to be with her side piece. So she did that so she could go spend time. Because she did also search up Greyhounds and tickets to North Carolina, I think
How
it
to
was.
cheat on your man?
So she searched that up as well. How much it cost.
And get away with it?
Oh, wait. When she got home, she had $107 on her.
That's what she stole from the cash
I
register
don't know,
in
but
her
she had
spot?
$107 on her. She had money on her
She
when
went
she
to
got
the
home.
cab.
She could have called. Oh, she didn't have a phone. She
they
can't call
stripped her
Uber.
naked. They stripped her naked.
Who did? Ronald McDonald?
Yeah, they stripped her, and they took pictures of her. But when she got home, she had $107, and like her shirt was torn.
And they did confirm that the abductors.
So she had time to put on her clothes and go and get away.
They didn't make any reference to how she got dressed, and they didn't say, But I'm ready for them to talk, and they're gonna have to arrest her for her to even talk. She's another Papini. You heard about the Papini story?
No.
That she did the same thing. She faked her abduction for a long time. She was with her ex, and then
That was the purpose of
and then
faking.
the ex was like, "Oh, she had me hit her because she was bruised up and she was skinny." He was like, "She didn't want to eat. She stood in the room in the dark. She told me to hit her with a puck. She told me to brand her."
Wow.
Yeah, and then she showed up on the side of the road, tied up, because he was like, "Yo, she's
And
coming."
then he's stupid enough to do it too.
Yeah.
Hello, because now she gonna tell a story like he beat the shit out of me, and the evidence is there.
Lorraine,
Who the
I
fuck?
believe I'm not. You know, before the press conference yesterday,
And I'm telling you, there are some
you know,
special people in this
I
world,
honestly
bro.
was leaning towards her having a mental breakdown.
We have two on
I
the
was
show.
trying to be very, very,
Special people.
you know, like
I think that's beyond a mental breakdown.
no, before the press conference.
Oh, before
After
all
press
the
conference-
more the details.
After press conference, she did this purposefully. This was planned, and at the end of the day, she's gonna have to answer.
She
that
had some
question.
plan. It wasn't the greatest plan in the world, but she had a plan.
But
That story just sucks.
The only thing I would want to know from her is, what was your end game? That's it. What was your end game? Did you not think, with in this day and age, the way social media is, where the forget about the media now. Let's forget about
Technology.
the media. It's fucking social media.
Yeah. Facts.
Social media. Mind you, boyfriend put up on Instagram, "Oh my God, she's back. I love her. Da, da. She fought really hard. Her abductors. Da da da." Guess what? You go to his Instagram page. That shit is gone. All of her pictures are gone. Everything is
Yeah,
done.
because he doesn't want to deal with that psycho.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not. Don't call her psycho.
I'm sorry.
But
Crazy
But I
bitch.
believe everything. I believe it was conscious. I believe she did what she did. Everything was, you know, purposeful, with intent, and she did it knowingly. That's it. That's it.
I just don't understand what would possess her to do that.
Could be a lot of reasons.
Like,
What the TikTok investigator said.
No, it's just,
Assumption.
you know, and the hard part. You know what the hard part is? That unfortunately, like right now, there was a gentleman, a young man, may he rest in peace, by the name of Isaiah Henriquez, who went missing in Long Island. He went to a party, took an Uber, went to I don't know, it's an Indian reservation or a reservation, disappeared off the face of the earth for a couple of months, and they just found his body.
see,
You know,
the
so-
people like this, it's like crying wolf, because it's fucked up. Because then people that actually disappear, at the first thing that most people are gonna be skeptical about him, like, no, it's another one of these, and then it actually happens.
No, and the worst part is that more often than not, if an adult is missing for 24, you know, an adult has to be missing 24 hours before the police actually take it serious. In this case, obviously they had this phone records, they couldn't get a hold of her, they had the 911 call, so they were on it like white on rice. So imagine the resources, the money
The
spent.
money spent on this,
Papi-
absolutely.
Papini had to. That brownie looks really good.
Papini.
Papini had to pay.
Papini.
Papini was. They
Should
gave
go
her
to jail for just for
restitution.
that name, Papini. He'd be popular in jail.
Jesse Smollett. I honestly don't know. Jesse Smollett
But then you
after
have to pay for the services and shit.
probably restitution. Yeah, restitution.
I think
So
that's
what's
why-
gonna happen to her?
She better get her ass arrested. They better arrest her. They're gonna have to bring her in. She doesn't want to talk now. She doesn't want to talk.
But
At
if-
one point, and they.
But
they're
she
not-
has her defense.
Go ahead.
Mental instability right there.
No.
And she doesn't have the capacity.
Listen, that's not gonna fly. The DA is gonna look at that, and the DA is gonna be like,
Well,
no.
you had a predetermined plan
was no-
and all that.
Well, if
I'm still wondering where
It's
the
a little
baby
bit
is.
more than that, because the cop laid it out for everybody in the beginning before he explained everything.
Once-
Can I finish? He mentioned that
Wonder where he gets that from.
we wasted
yes,
a lot
Lorraine,
of
they found
manpower,
him. They found his
a
remains,
lot of
Mama.
money. The community also made an effort to look for you and did this. And now you have to answer because we wasted those tax dollars. We wasted that time. We
No,
wasted-
you
so
have
then
to-
she has to just because of that. That's
No,
why he laid it out.
you
like
need
that.
to show face, but you need to show face at the end of the day. First of all, the authorities had no choice but to relay to the public, don't fear anything.
Right.
No one is out there. No one's gonna snatch you. The authorities also had an obligation to inform the community there is not a baby that's missing,
That too.
right? So
People
so
need to then stop going and see that Freedom movie.
those
Because it's all
two,
about abduction.
those
Don't
two,
tell me.
yeah.
It's
but-
about abduction. I'm not telling you anything about it. It's about child trafficking.
You're talking about the new movie. Go ahead, man. I'm
What
Those
new
two,
movie?
sorry for Nelson.
those two things the public needed to know. You understand what I'm saying? But
Okay, no,
you know,
too.
the unfortunate part is that yeah, he said it. He was like, "There's nothing to worry about." Right there, that is basically letting the public know
It's bullshit.
this is something that was already concocted, that was planned, and it was done with intent. What was the reasoning behind it? Yo, if you did that shit to go get a piece of fucking ass somewhere else, and you didn't want no one to know, mama, that's a little over the top.
If I'm gonna disappear and get abducted, I'm not coming back. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be somewhere near a beach.
Well, you know,
I'm gonna do Shawshank Redemption. I'm gonna be gone. You find me scrubbing down a boat in the wall in the ocean.
no, I mean, imagine. Oh, and then here was the odd part. They interviewed.
Wait, there's more odd than
There's
this
yes,
shit?
they interviewed.
The fuck?
Okay, put yourself in mom's position.
What mom? Her mom?
mom's position, right?
Okay.
Put yourself in the mom's position.
Doggy style or?
Knock on the door. Doggy style. Why I gotta be about sex for? There's a knock on the door. You go to the door and your daughter's there. What are you going to do the first thing you see your daughter?
I'm gonna hug her. Hi, baby. I love you.
I couldn't do that because I had to let the paramedics do what they were supposed to do.
What paramedics?
I don't know because the paramedics weren't there yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What? So she didn't
But
touch
that's
her?
what she
Hug?
said in her
Oh.
interview. That's what she said in her interview.
Maybe they were in on it.
That's what
Why would the parents be in on
I
it?
don't know.
That's what she said. She said maybe they were in on it. But why? What are they getting
We have
out
to.
of it?
All these questions will be answered by knowing what was her purpose, her goal. Once we know her goal, then everything gets answered. We might never know. Because
Well-
if she doesn't want to go to jail, she's going to have to keep up this farce.
No, it's done deal.
Yeah, not
The
done.
DA is done deal. The DA will trust me. Papini,
Johnny
how
Cochran
many
is
months-
coming.
You know how many months after? I want to say it's a year after Papini came back home that they were able to then get all this information from ex-boyfriend's friend, who had basically had a letter sent and was like, this dude had her in his house. And they went and they knocked on his house and he was like, yeah, she was here that whole entire time.
That's
So-
right. If you're going to get abducted and you're going to fake it, make sure no one knows.
It's crazy.
That's it. No one knows. You can't go to a side piece because you know they're going to tell on you.
I'm also watching the case of the 19-year-old who
Wait, is
Had
there a
back
case
pains.
you're not watching? Oh,
had back pains, was in the hospital with her back pains. She's there with her mom. She goes to the bathroom.
this phone is too
She
heavy.
gives birth to a baby boy, puts the baby boy in the trash can underneath the trash bag. Yeah, the nurse sees. the
Oh
nurse-
wait, I got a story. Go ahead, finish.
The nurse sees that the bathroom is all full of blood, so they're like, oh my God, she's in the hospital. She had back pain, something's going on. They get the cleaning crew to come in. The lady's about to change the garbage bag. They pick up the garbage, they pick up the trash. Underneath that, she has the baby in a bag. And then they determine that the baby was born alive, not stillborn. Born alive, took breaths, took several breaths. Yeah.
I got a better one for you.
And mom says, I didn't know she was pregnant. When there is a picture of her in a cheerleading outfit with a belly out to here.
I got a better story for you. Mom hires a hitman
I saw that. I just saw
for a
today.
2 or 3 year old to
I
take
just
him
saw
out.
that. And yes, it
A
happened.
hitman.
It happened in the crazy state of fucking Florida.
Of course, fucking Floridians, bro. There's a website for this. No, the shit is there's a website for this shit in the dark web or wherever it is. You can hire. So she hired a hitman to fucking ping out her son, and then the guy who actually runs the website alerted the police. And the police said, "Get the fuck out of here! That's not gonna happen." It actually happened.
Oh, Border Patrol officer.
Oh, that one.
He was found guilty in less than 3 hours. But the defense didn't do shit. Defense was just like, but then here
They're
it
getting
is.
paid.
He was up on capital murder, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
second phase is the sentencing. His attorney was like, yes, he did this horrible stuff. Yes, he was this. Yes, he killed them. Yes, it's horrible. But you know what? Spare his life. Spare his life.
Where's this? Texas?
Texas.
Oh, Texas has the death penalty.
Well, that's what they
Or
were.
lethal
That was
injection.
the second phase because it was capital
Texas
murder.
has syphilis too.
What?
No, that's the villages.
It's increasing.
The villages.
The villages.
Increasing- syphilis is increasing over there.
Syphilis is everywhere, but they have a cure for that.
But
How would
yeah.
you know?
I read.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Border Patrol officer was, and the jury spared his life. He's going to do 2 consecutive life sentences without parole.
What's
he's
the
gonna die in jail.
explain to me what's the fucking purpose of convicting someone and saying you got a life sentence plus 365 days or 3 consecutive life sentences? That makes no fucking sense in the world.
Well, that's how
In
it
case
goes.
his soul comes back.
The fuck? Because someone's gonna live for 300 years? What's the point of
You
that?
just never know what
You
can
don't know if
happen.
he's a vampire. I've been watching originals, so you gotta excuse me.
You watch that shit? You watch the CW?
It's wild. It's wild.
Werewolves and
Listen,
vampires out this
I'm addicted to
You
law.
need to watch the vampire. What is it? The Vampire Diaries. The reboot on AMC. That's really good. It's based in New Orleans.
I'm addicted to
You're
law
what?
and crime and court TV. So
No,
that's
you're
all I
not
do.
addicted. That's your life.
It is my life.
It's been your life
It
forever.
is my life. It is. Everything is my life. So, oh my God, my fat ass can't move here. Sorry, guys. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was.
that's what's in the news. I'm not talking about politics because I don't care about politics. At this point, it's useless. Trump is going up again. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but Trump is apparently facing another indictment. Just put his ass in jail.
He said he's not facing another. They wrote a letter that he is a person of interest in the next indictment.
He's gonna do for the January 6th. Yep.
Oh yeah, this is different.
Stop.
So
It's just wild.
that's
wow.
not. What was it? Oh, let's talk about home insurance in Florida.
Are you with Farmers?
No,
Okay, because Farmers is cutting them off.
it's farmers cutting a lot of people off.
Farmers is cutting them off.
I listened to Q105 and the MC on that show. He has a home on Tampa Bay, so he's right off the bay, and he got dropped by his previous insurance company, AEG or AIG, whoever it was, and their first claim reasoning was, oh, in 2017 you missed March payment. It was late by 3 days. Mind you,
His insurance lapse.
no, it didn't lapse. It was late 3 days. So that was the first indication. Obviously, they're going around.
Why are you screaming?
I'm not screaming. I'm loud. What the fuck, bro? I don't have my head. You know
Is
what?
it just me? But is it just me?
If I put my
I
headphones
understand
on.
you're passionate, but like you really, I'm like, yo estoy aquí. I know
So-
sometimes I can't hear, but shit.
So, see, now I lost my train of thought. Now, obviously he is well off monetarily, so living off the bay. So that was just the start after Ian. Was it Hurricane Ian that passed through here?
Hold on a second. Sony's asking a question. Sony asked, why are they cutting people off? They're cutting people off because Florida is a hurricane state. And more often than not, what happens when there's a hurricane, the first thing that goes are people's roofs. And
the flooding,
what's
too.
happening is that roofing companies are targeting homeowners. And what they're doing is they're saying, hey, let me inspect your roof. They do determine that the roof needs to be repaired or replaced. But what's happening is that they are then filing claims on behalf of homeowners, and the insurance companies are denying the claims, and then they get what's called an adjuster. It's called a public adjuster. Public adjuster then comes in, files a lawsuit against the insurance company, and then the insurance company eventually pays out on that claim. And that is the scheme that roofing companies have with public adjusters. So a lot of insurance companies, they're basically like saying, you know what, we're not dealing with this shit because we're losing a lot of money.
They're using
so
Ian.
they're just closing down.
They're using Ian as.
It's not even Ian. It was Ian and it was Nicole.
No, but they're using Ian according to the MC. He was like, yeah, they were blaming Ian because he spoke. He said
it was a
that
lot
he
of
can't-
damage.
that he can't find another one, and then he found one, and it was like 5 times the premium what he was paying before.
Right, because here's what happens. So what
Fucking
happens
mafia.
is insurance company comes in, they do a whole assessment, right? So I have a client right now, unfortunately, who got a roofing company to replace her roof. Fortunately, he did a sloppy job. Insurance came out, they were like, nope, terminating it. She can't get another company to pay because she has no money, and then she can't get insurance. So her mortgage company just force-placed insurance, which is like triple regular insurance.
Yeah, he was saying DeSantis needs to stop worrying about fucking migrants and worry about fucking the home insurance problems in Florida.
He's not gonna
But
worry
he's
about
not.
that.
Yeah, he's not worried about that. He's worried about his presidential campaign.
He's not worried
And
about
this
that.
is not all of Florida. This is basically.
Oh, he's having issues himself.
No, I know.
Because he already spent almost more than half of his campaign money. So he had to let go almost more than half of his staff.
Yeah.
He had like 92 people on his staff, and almost all his fucking money is gone. And apparently, his most highest donors can't donate again.
Super PACs. They'll find a way. They always do.
No, not the super PACs.
So he'll find a super PAC. They all have super PACs.
It's just,
But yeah, so it's people that live near the waterline. So either on the west side.
it's everybody.
No, in Central Florida,
Trust
isn't
me,
it?
I'm in Central Florida.
Uh-huh.
It's
Are you?
everybody. I have a bunch of clients that
They're
are
getting dropped?
That they're getting dropped and they can't get, and they're struggling, and it's just because again, when they force place insurance, that your mortgage goes up, then you can't afford your mortgage, fall behind your mortgage, and the mortgage company forecloses, and
It's a scheme.
it's just
It's a scheme
domino
to
effect.
take all the homes back.
It's a domino effect.
That's all it is.
Domino effect. It's just
We're in the wrong business.
Every client that I speak to, every client, unfortunately, is related to COVID, and I got the reasoning
They're still
why.
talking about COVID?
Yeah, I got the reasoning why
I'm crying.
the we shut down, but unfortunately that shit fucked up a lot of people, because people were placed in forbearance, deferments. People don't understand what these things mean, and they don't understand that at the end of the day, you don't have to make a payment, but when it's time to make a payment, you gotta make a payment. And if you don't have money, you can't afford it because you lost your job. Now you got a different job. Everything spirals out. Everything spirals out.
That whole bubble that Biden had with the homes and paying rent, that's over with, right? That's been over with?
Yes.
So
That's over.
everybody, if you weren't paying your rent for a whole year or 2 years, you gotta make sure you have saved that shit and then pay it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's all coming down. It's all coming down. There's credit card debt up the wazoo. I mean, there's one third
That's
party
why I
debt
work
collector.
like a Mexican.
There's one third party debt collector that, no lie, they file over 500 cases a month. A month. I'm slammed with cases. Slammed.
Oh, you won't be losing your job anytime soon.
I'm gonna make 10 years at my job, which means that I've been here in Florida for 10 years.
I thought you.
August 1st, I make 10
okay,
years
August
at my
1st.
job.
Okay.
August 1st. Yep.
Are you getting a watch or
I don't know what I'm getting.
or?
I know I'm getting a raise because I get a raise every year. A nice, generous raise.
But 10 years, you should get something special. A watch? You know, a watch, a pin.
I
My
love.
job getting a pin.
You want to hear something
You
exciting?
get a pin?
Listen, you want to hear something exciting? If you go to YouTube, right? If you go to YouTube, you go to Law and Crime, and you wait till the ad comes up. I come out in one of my ads for my job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you getting royalties for that?
No, I don't get royalty.
Yo, talk to her. She's not getting any royalties for that.
She's just-
For her images.
She didn't even talk to me about it. I could have called them. I could have been her lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, I'm here looking, and all of a sudden I hear the commercial from my job, and I'm like, oh, that's me. I was like,
What you
that's
said?
me.
What you said? You were what? Sitting there? No, you were sitting on the toilet, yelling out from the bathroom. That's me. That's me.
I was.
like, aren't you taking a crap?
I was like,
Aye.
first of all, they didn't even let me know that it was
You
gonna be
saw a
out.
twin turd or something.
They didn't let me know it was gonna be out, so I was like,
He's like,
what?
that's me. That's me.
well, why they gotta let you know? They're not even paying you. You're
They-
irrelevant.
Wow.
Wow. Listen, I could tell you this: when I worked with Johnny Cochran and I came out of his commercial, I got paid.
Yes, you-
I had to sign a general release, and I got $1, and
Yeah.
Johnny Cochran signed that $1, and I still have that $1.
Oh, okay.
Along with his signed books.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
May he
They make-
rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
That was fun times. I loved you when you worked in the Woolworth building.
It's how far back we go. Yep, he pops up at all my jobs. He used to pop up. The one time he popped up, and that day, the ex-NFL player Orlando Brown was in the office. This motherfucker comes in because Orlando Brown, if you thought your man was big, mama, a football player is like
He had to walk.
a
He has to
refrigerator.
walk sideways
It's
through
like
the
a refrigerator
doorways.
times 3, like a refrigerator times 3.
Orlando
Like,
Browns, for those who don't know, he was the NFL lineman that got hit with the yellow flag in his eye. And what happened? He couldn't see. He lost.
Partially blind.
He's partially blind or whatever, and I think he had a lawsuit with the NFL or something of that nature.
Johnny Cochran got that money.
Rose, I can't wipe out. Rose wants to know if I could wipe out her credit card. I may not be able to wipe out your credit card, but I could give you, I could give you some tips and
I can
tricks.
wipe out her credit
I'm
card.
play Lotto, yeah. I can wipe them out too.
All right, wait. If you guys, if you want a tip, I could give you a tip. So there are some third-party debt collectors, and more often than not, third-party debt collectors buy accounts in bulk, and all they really have is your name, your telephone number, your name, your address, the 4 digits of the account number, and then the balance, right? And they use that as a tactic to try to collect your debt. However, if you were to get sued, make sure you just come to me and I will give you documents. I'm not going to tell you exactly the tip, but I will give you documents. But that's here in the state of Florida. You can do the same thing in New York.
They have to prove the debt.
Yeah, they have to prove the debt.
They have to prove the debt, basically.
But there's a tactic to it. So there's just an addition. If you're not sued, there's also a different tactic that I can,
That's what
assist
you
you
gave
with.
out the
So.
whole secret.
No, you have to. They have to prove the debt.
And I try not. I kind of shout it out myself. I try not to really like.
She
tell
says,
people-
"No, I don't want to do this," and she keeps talking and giving information.
Because
I like.
you know what? Because one of the things I said is that I really didn't want to put out there what I do for a living. And I don't mind. I really don't mind. I can help. I help a lot of people.
She does it for a fee. Let's get that fucking straight right now.
Well, I don't do it for. Okay.
You done it for a fee.
A
I
fee.
don't do it for a fee.
There's no R in the word fee. No R in the fee.
I am her accountant.
No, my main weakness is my main weakness is that if I know
Chocolate?
you, your family, friends, I provide free legal services to eligible individuals here in the state of Florida. That's the same thing I did in the state of New York, but I did it for landlord tenant. But when it comes to family and friends, I kind of like don't charge.
Yeah, because all of a sudden everybody's a family and friend. Fuck
Well,
y'all.
not because everybody's family and friends, but because it happens. It happens.
We friends. We haven't spoken in 9 years, but we friends. Fuck out of here.
I try to do it.
Yeah, you have a great heart. And that's, I hear
do
you.
it. I don't mind.
hear you.
I don't
hear you.
mind. I don't mind at all.
I'll express what you would like to express. I will be your muse.
Yeah.
You fuckers.
But yeah, well, that's one of my areas. Credit cards. I also do foreclosures. I do HOA
I'm
foreclosures.
still hot. I feel menopause.
I do HOA.
Divorces. Married people.
Well, divorces I used to do in the past, but I do divorces here.
Now, you're not getting monetary value for your image because...
I agree to it.
Oh, you just allow them. Now, suppose this becomes a national, statewide campaign and it's popular and all that.
Well, it is. There's ads on the TV.
And then it
I've
goes-
seen
it
them.
goes
I don't
viral.
know if I'm in the ones on the TV.
Or if it
because I
goes
don't-
viral, like my cousin Blue Couch.
What?
My little cousin found the blue. Did you see the blue couch
The
that
blue
went
couch?
viral? The girl
She's
that,
not on
that's
TikTok.
my little cousin. She's on TikTok. Oh, you're not on TikTok. Oh, so
No, see-
she's the blue couch girl. So she's the one that found it, and her father went and picked it up and all
Rose,
that.
connect with Nelson, and then we'll talk.
Rosie?
Yeah.
Rosie? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And by the way, if you this is a tip. If you do get sued and you have a final judgment,
Everybody got a notebook
there
and
are
pencil.
certain things you
Then
can
you need to
do.
write this shit down.
There are certain
Or watch
incomes,
our YouTube channel and you can write it there. There you go.
There are some incomes that are exempt from collections, and you can also claim head of household, so you can avoid that
So
garnishment.
if you're broke, okay, that's me.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
can
do
avoid
that.
if you're working, if you can avoid the garnishment. There's just a lot of tips and trips and all that stuff. And there's federal and state law that you have to go by. So there's a lot.
Well-
if you have collectors calling you and you tell them to stop and they keep calling you, you could file a lawsuit and you could get $1,000 for each call.
You
That's under
could.
federal law.
You could.
Yeah.
But how many times does it actually happen?
Well, if you don't know, right? Because who looks at the fucking federal law? I do
don't.
because I have no choice. But yeah,
That's small font. I can't read that shit.
it's not small font. It's a statute.
Again, that's
All you do
small font.
is go to federal law. That's it. You go to FCCRA.
Okay.
Or the FDCPA.
Oh, I can just call you.
You know what the FDCPA?
No.
Fair Debt Collection Practices Act.
I only know what MMB is. That's all I know.
I don't want to know what that is. It's probably something nasty.
No, it's mind my business.
No. For you, it's not mind your
It's
business.
mind my business. Mind my business.
But yeah, so but going back to 10 years, I can't believe I'm gonna be 10 years. And I work from home.
And 10 years here.
10 years here in the state of Florida, and I will not go back to New York.
Why not?
I have my son in New York. I have my close friends in New York. But it's just that I'm so much calmer here, relaxed here. Well, you've been here now almost a
You
year
have
and a half.
in-laws in New York?
Excuse me?
What?
You have in-laws in New York?
I have in-laws in New York. I have your family in New York,
That's
yes.
in-laws. That goes in there.
Yeah, baby, I
That part.
know. I have
You
in-laws.
didn't mention that. You just
Puppy
mentioned
boy.
you mentioned friends.
I said close friends.
She didn't say family?
I didn't say family. I have family in New York. I didn't say my family in New York.
You can go back to the
We
YouTube
know
channel
she really
and
meant
check.
Yellow, not family.
Tito, my baby, he was supposed to be here on Sunday and his flight got canceled. But
Yo, what the
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I have a see. Biden passed this. The Biden administration. Let me not say Biden. Biden administration passed the whole thing about flights, the airline industry. You have to compensate the passengers. Blah 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 blah. Right. So the airline said, "Okay, no problem. We'll drop the fares, $99, cheap, right? Overbook, right? Cancel the flight. No problem. We'll give you your money back. You need to rebook? No problem. $500. My little cousin just went through that whole ordeal.
That happened together.
She was coming, her mother's birthday, a few weekends ago. I forgot the airline, but anyway, she went. She
It
went.
has to be JetBlue, Delta.
Spirit, all of them. They're all in the same conspiracy.
Because I don't mean to interrupt you, but I
Ow!
did search. The other day, Miguelito called me. He was like, yo, these flights are
What the-
all getting,
the fuck,
these
man?
flights are all getting
listen,
canceled.
Mom.
So there's a site, which I didn't know of, that you can actually see the number. What the fuck are you doing?
I had to lick the bottom of the suction cup
Wow.
because it's the second time it drops.
So there's a site you could go to, which I didn't know. The other day I was just Googling because Miguelito was like, Mommy, they canceled my shit, whatever. Anyway, it's called Flight Tracker. And it tells you all of the flights that were canceled for the day.
I thought it was Flight Aware.
Is it
That's-
Flight Aware?
that's
It's
another
only
one.
more Flight
Oh,
Aware.
Maxo auctions. Sorry, no. I already put my money in there.
Yeah, it's Flight Aware.
Flight Aware, yeah. And you can see by state, by airport, the number of flights that are canceled. And the number of flights canceled are
Yeah.
bananas.
So if you don't have a flight,
You're right, it's Flight Aware.
if you don't have a flight, the first flight out, the first couple of flights, it's like rolling the dice. So Mandy had a flight in the evening, 7
To come here,
to come to Florida, got delayed 2 hours, then it got canceled. She stood. Did she stay? No. Then they couldn't rebook her, so she was coming down on Thursday. They didn't have one until Sunday, and that was like $600. She paid $100 for this flight. So the ordeal went. Her mom put her on a train.
you're talking loud again.
Her mom, her mom, I'm gonna use my words for words. Her mom put her on the train, and then went to Baltimore. From
I don't
Baltimore,
know, I don't think they can hear you, but don't scream.
que cojones.
Just
Yeah, I
don't
heard you
scream.
from downstairs.
Thanks.
just don't scream.
Go to your room, bro. Go to your room. So, Baltimore ended up going to catching a flight there, Amtrak. Then ended up having to fly into Tampa, and then picked her up. I'm gonna say $500 to $600 later,
Hell no.
she's here
Well, no,
on a $99 flight.
Miguelito's flight was scheduled for
That's why the airlines don't care.
6 p.m. on Sunday. That morning, he was notified that the flight was canceled.
At least he had
when
notification.
when he went to rebook, there were no flights
They're not gonna be any
at
flights.
all until Wednesday, and as you stated, $600.
Yep. And that's how they're getting over. Okay, we can compensate you. We'll give you your money back. Not a problem. But because everybody has plans and they're pressed for time, they're gonna pay more to get to where they need to go because they have plans.
But there's
And it's
something more
fucked up.
going on. There's something more going on.
They're
because
blaming it. They're
I saw-
understaffed.
well,
The
I saw-
fuel is too expensive. They don't have enough pilots. You can name a dozen reasons that they're using. It's bullshit.
Is
It's
there
all about
stewardess-
money.
Is there stewardess out there? Because I know that the stewardess.
Flight attendant. It's not stewardess.
Oh, it's
They're
not
not called
stewardess no more?
flight attendants.
They're not called stewardess.
No, flight attendants.
then why not?
Because stewardess is a female gendered, and we have flight attendants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Oh, by
yeah.
the way, our friend Juanito became a flight attendant at Delta.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he
Oh,
passed.
that's
Yes.
Good for him.
Yes.
So with regard to flight attendants, it's my understanding that flight attendants don't have like a supervisor or boss. If there's an issue, what happens is you have to call a central number.
I believe
So
so.
all flight attendants have to call that central number to basically say, okay, my flight is canceled. I need to rebook. I need a hotel. I need a car. I need this. And apparently there's so much traffic on that line that these flight attendants are on hold for like almost sometimes upwards of more than 5 hours.
Oh, hell no.
And stuck sleeping at the airport
Mm-hmm.
if they don't pay
Yeah, but they
out
have a
of pocket.
cozy area just for them.
They do, and every
they?
yes, and every area, every airport, they have a hotel hub.
No, they go to a hotel. Every
Yeah, they go-
Line because
I know.
They have dedicated rooms just for them in every
Right,
city and
but in
every
order
airport
to book,
terminal.
you have to go through the central.
Yeah, but you
line.
are once you're there. To my understanding from the flight attendants that I know of, like if there's layovers or anything, they have a place
have
to
the
go.
homes, yeah.
They have a place to go. There isn't like I've never seen a flight attendant or a
Yeah,
pilot
that's
still.
what doesn't make it good. Because what if they have a child at home and they have a babysitter waiting for them to come?
Oh,
and things like
absolutely,
that?
yeah. But as a flight attendant, you know you're going to have those situations, so you have to have contingency plans. It's part of the job. You know what I'm saying? But us as passengers, I'm going to a wedding, and the wedding is Friday, and I'm flying in Thursday, and they cancel. Guess what? I gotta pay $500-600 extra to get to that wedding if I really want to get there. You better be a very good friend for me to go and pay $500 for your wedding, because if not, fuck you. I'm staying my ass there.
Listen, if I have to pay $500-600,
If you get married, I'll go to your wedding.
if I get married,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, you're gonna get married again,
Again.
mother effer, because you owe me a
I
wedding.
don't know who that guy is.
You owe me a
You're
wedding.
talking
Do,
about-
really? Do you guys really? Are you?
I didn't say it.
He
said
did.
it.
You want a wedding?
He
Really?
said it.
No?
years.
What she's talking about?
We will be 20 years in January. God willing.
You don't want like an intimate like wedding, you know, close family and friends?
We did that already.
He told my dad. He told my dad. We
That
did-
wasn't.
We did that already. She's talking about a church wedding.
Oh.
First of all, he's the one that went and told my dad, "I will marry your daughter via the church." I don't care about getting married via the church.
We don't even
I
can. We
don't.
can't even step into the church before we burn.
No, that is not true. That is not true. We won't burn. We won't burn. I don't want to get married, via the church. And I used to want to have that experience of getting the big dress, going shopping for a
If you're gonna have a
dress.
wedding, can you have a wedding where we can break plates and we carry you and we're singing and stomping?
my
Can I have
big
one of
fat
those?
Greek wedding?
Yeah, something like that. Something fun. Catholic weddings are fucking
It's
boring.
not a Catholic. I didn't say Catholic.
Christians.
It's
They're like,
just- it would be a
whoop!
But I would have, in the past, I wanted that experience, like to get the dress, have my bachelorette party. I didn't have none of that. It was a
Man,
week.
you had a bachelorette party.
I did not have a bachelorette party.
Before I came back home, them bitches took you out.
I did not have a
And I got the
bachelorette
pictures.
party. What bitches took me out? No bitches took me out.
Your
I
friends.
didn't take her out because I would have been at the bachelorette party. I can't remember most things anyway, but
I wasn't at a bachelor. I didn't. Trust me, I didn't have anything like that.
Was it part of those bitches?
I got the pictures.
Oh my God. I'm going to give the biggest shout out to Ruth Chris's Steakhouse. I'm going to tell you why.
why?
They're not
So,
sponsoring us.
I'm going to tell you why, Benjamin. Listen to me.
They can sponsor us after
So
this.
check this out. So last year, I had a cousin reach out to me that a basketball player from Puerto Rico was purchasing a house here in Florida and they were having issues. So he asked if I can help them
Wait, say that again. You have a professional basketball player.
from Puerto Rico.
Oh, from Puerto Rico. Okay.
My cousin is a basketball manager for
Agent, not
agent. But he knows a basketball player from Puerto Rico. Anyway, he reaches out to me. He says, "Listen, he's purchasing a house. He's having some problems." I get in contact with them. They send me the paperwork. I look at everything, and I determine that they're charging them an additional $8,000 that they shouldn't be. So I give her the tools and the resources for her to go back to the mortgage company, because what they wanted to do was they wanted to charge her. I think it was that she missed her point period, so they wanted to charge her double for her down payment. Anyway, I see that they're charging her an additional $8,000. Bye bye. I give her the tools. This and a third. She's like, I got my $8,000. They're not charging me $8,000. I got my down payment down. Thank God. Bye. They get their house. Good to go.
I'm
Right?
gonna train for that, by the way.
They. Okay, we'll talk about it in a second. They give to me a $150 gift card. I didn't ask them for it, right? To Ruth Chris via email. My dumb ass, like always, I'm like, all right, cool. It is a year later. I'm looking for this damn gift card now, right? And I'm like, I can't find it.
It
I'm
was
like,
in an email?
I can't find it. So, right, what did I do? I said, let me go, to Ruth Chris's website. Let me see, papa. They do e-cards. I sent them a message, and all I said was, hey, I was gifted a card last year. I can't find it. Can you, and this, it was given by this person. I gave them the name, and they have my email address. I said, you think that you can find it? And I just got the email. They sent me the card via email.
Is there Ruth Chris here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's Ruth Chris. There's for several locations. I am like, this is awesome.
Are you gonna use it?
Thank you, Ruth Chris, at some point.
Don't wait another fucking year. It's gonna expire.
I forget. It's that I forget.
It doesn't. It
Listen,
doesn't
I
have.
have a gift card somewhere for a massage. I get gift cards and I really forget.
Well,
Don't
there
click
is an
on it.
important day coming up. I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there.
Oh,
Give the massage.
see your card. Now there has to be an expiration.
There isn't, because there was been a year. But they did it. That is so nice of
Happy
them.
Mother's Day.
That was from last year.
Okay.
I'm like, that was from last year.
Wait, let me put on my glasses so I can't see. Your font is too
Tú
small.
eres bien entrometido. What are you going to do? Read the message?
I'm looking for the expiration date.
There is none because it was from last year. They gave me a new one.
Oh, so you got another year to fucking wait and lose it. Got it. I understand now. Got it.
No, but it was.
$150. That's one steak right there, an
Yeah.
appetizer.
You see, Happy Mother's Day, Mia. Emmy and I would like to look. Yeah, from last year, I would like to thank you so much for taking out your time, you're taking out time of your busy schedule to help us when we needed it.
Well, there's someone's birthday that's coming up. You can use it.
That's not me gifting him something. If I use a gift card to,
You need to use it. I mean,
I'm gonna be totally transparent here.
Oh.
Father's Day came. I still owe him a Father's Day gift.
Oh.
Birthday's coming, and I still owe him a birthday gift. This is the first time in the 20 plus years that we've been together that I cannot figure out what to get this man.
Wait, you didn't get him anything for Father's Day?
I did not. I just said I owe him a Father's Day gift.
He's very simple. You
He
could have got him.
is, but he has fucking everything.
But it doesn't matter. You can never have enough cigars. You can never have enough bottles of liquor.
He is that you know me. I'm not that simple.
That's not simple, bro. You can go
but
and have
I'm
some
not that
cigars.
simple. But this is the first year that I
Limited
struggled.
edition sneakers.
I've
You know the
never-
size 15 sneaker shoe that he
I've
has.
never. Hello, Nina buys my pair of sneakers almost every week. Remember, she works at Foot Locker.
No, she
She
doesn't.
did.
She used to work at Foot Locker. Well, she's gonna start
Again.
working for Nike.
Now she's switching?
No, she's staying at Lids and working for Nike.
Oh, okay. But it don't matter. If you get him limited edition, one of a kind,
No,
he's
I
gonna
know
love
I'll
it.
accept whatever I give him, but I'm not like that.
So is the gift about him or about you?
You're not getting what I'm trying to tell you.
What are you
I'm
trying to
telling
tell
you
me?
is that this is the first time that I'm having difficulty
Why?
in selecting. I'm not going to just select anything. I'm not that type
But
of
that's
person.
not anything,
I'm
though.
more of a, I need to,
You need a
but
thought process.
You're not
now.
understanding that in the past, I was able to like really surprise him.
Okay.
Like when
Right?
she took me to Ybor City, that was a nice one.
That day it was like an all day fucking activity for him.
Ooh.
All day.
So it's not more about him, even though he's gonna like it. It's more about you having that wow factor for him.
And then
So
she
it's
got me-
your
She got
satisfaction.
me a company cake one year.
A what cake?
Company cake.
What the fuck is a company,
company
cake?
cake.
You don't remember my 40th?
What the
No,
fuck?
my 44th?
What the fuck is a company
Ray
cake?
just put it up too in the memories. The cake of my, it was a cake.
Oh, of your military company. Oh.
No, the music
Big
company.
face.
Oh, your
Music
music company.
Did that?
You gotta be specific. You have music company. You have a military
He
company.
still has the gold Henny bottle.
I remember
from
that. I
his
remember
40th,
that.
And he can't touch that until he turns 50 because it's like the huge bottle.
That's next year.
I told him, I said, you cannot touch that.
That's next year, Papa. You around that corner, bro. You on the wrong side of 40. Wrong side of 40.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you know, and we gift each other things all the time, but you know, I struggled. I mean, I was sick for Father's Day anyway.
You were sick for 2 weeks.
I was sick for fucking Father's Day. I was sick for Mother's Day. I was sick for everything. Huh?
You was sick for all the
I was sick for all those holidays.
She wasn't sick for her birthday though.
I was still sick. Remember, I was coming out of being sick. I was still sick.
She was sick for my birthday too.
Woke up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was sick. Right now, from after, like a week after my birthday, from July
Yeah, you're on a roll.
1st, I've been,
Don't
thank
talk
God,
about
good.
it. Don't talk about it.
I've been good.
I'm trying to get sick on my birthday.
Well, I got all my.
I
you
think
know-
that's pre-planned. It's like she's getting abducted.
Trying to throw some clues
Yeah,
right
she's
now.
throwing clues right now. She's I think I'm gonna get abducted around Ben's birthday.
If you get the call that you get abducted,
Yup.
I'm sitting my ass on the couch.
Yo, have you seen Mia?
I'm not doing no search.
What
warrant.
she went to work and she never came back. She went out to lunch and that was the last time we saw her on the Ring camera. And but her car's still here. She said she'll walk and Mia walk. We know that's fucked up because that doesn't happen.
Let me give you.
Shit.
I'm gonna listen. All I know is this: I can go out to the store, right? And let's just say I take a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me when I tell you, they're looking for my ass.
Who? At your job?
No, you better stop.
Not
lying.
while he's working. I don't think
Mother
so.
effer, not listen here.
He'll
When
be working.
I can be like, I'm going to the store.
He has bad service at his job to
I'm
begin
going to
with.
not when he's working, but if he's home.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna
he's
plan it that way.
He's very attentive because he worries. Now it's not because he's like
Oh,
on my
she called
eye.
it attentive,
Yeah.
not stalkerish.
He's very attentive. when-
She gets it confused. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When
Uh-huh.
she leaves and don't tell me where the hell she's going, then I come from work and I see a car missing, and I'm like, today, for example, I had to ask her, where the hell did Mia go? I know she told me she had an appointment like 8 days ago, but I'm not gonna remember that shit. So she told me, oh, she had an appointment. I'm like,
She's
oh,
gonna plan it while you're at work and you're busy and you don't have good cell service. That's when she's gonna get abducted.
No, he does worry because if I'm out and it's about to rain, he'll call me because it's about to rain. Stay where you are. Don't move.
Aw.
Yeah, no, he's super attentive. He's super
Can
attentive.
I marry you instead?
He's super attentive when it comes to that.
I'll give you buns every week.
Here's the thing. I don't want her to get hit with lightning and she becomes a superhero. I want to be the one.
Imagine she'll be Black Lightning.
Right. Wow.
You sure is that you don't want nothing to happen? No, he doesn't want anything to happen to me.
He was telling me that you guys got hit by lightning a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like in the street. And
What?
then freaking Wi-Fi
The
plug guy.
house.
Yeah.
The security system, the camera, it
For this house?
burned it.
Yeah.
No shit.
It burned it out. It burned it out. So
Wow, someone is electrifying here that it came close.
yeah.
You know,
so-
if you get hit with lightning once, the chances of you getting hit lightning are better the second time around.
You know that I experienced someone getting hit with lightning?
Who?
Papo's father.
Really?
We went camping. We were camping, and it was raining, and it was thundering, and he was underneath his car under a tarp, and the lightning hit the pole of the tarp,
Mm-hmm.
went into the car. He had a wrench, hit the wrench, and got him. And he was literally like smoking. Thank God, God bless him, he's alive. But it was the scariest experience I ever.
Nothing residual or permanent.
No, thank
Oh,
God. But
okay.
God bless him. Yeah. See, you see the shit that
why I can't
like
be in
that
touch.
you remember, you experienced. I'm like, yeah, I see somebody get struck by lightning before.
I wonder if you do get struck by lightning, do you become a superhero? What are the chances? That's how the Flash got his power.
Wow.
That's not gonna happen. It's like saying I'm gonna get a spider bite me so I could be Spider-Man.
You never know.
Spider-Woman, number one.
No, she's not
I'm not
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman,
She's
that's
not
T-Bat.
I said
That's
you
T-Bat.
would be
She will be
Spider-Woman.
Storm. She got the grace
I would be storm. Wow. Wow.
She is a storm already.
I am a storm.
Lord.
I am a storm.
Hurricane Ian.
Just don't push my buttons and I'm good.
Hurricane Mia. What buttons?
My buttons. I have buttons. My Wi-Fi is on. Woohoo!
Your
Hi,
Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
I thought she was talking
Wi-Fi.
about Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Wi-Fi.
And I'm like, who the fuck? I said, your Wi-Fi's been working here forever. She's talking about.
Wi-Fi is my
How the hell
homegirl
we- I'm like, how the hell
Then-
are you on live?
that we met where I used to live, And when I tell you that she has the most biggest, juiciest fat ass. So I used to call her Wi-Fi. You know how a Wi-Fi is like that?
No, you didn't used to call her Wi-Fi.
Who called her Wi-Fi? I called her Wi-Fi.
No,
Real Hills?
Me and Ray was in the when we were at the house. We were sitting on the couch.
Are you talking about
I
Real
said-
Hills?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, there go. I don't want to say her name, but there goes, and Ray goes, God damn. She got Wi-Fi back there. I can get that connection.
My
over
man,
there.
check
So we
this
got
out.
a Wi-Fi.
Lorraine is still on. Lorraine will remember her because Lorraine met her. Yo, literally, she don't bend down. She don't bend over. You put a fucking cup on her butt, and that shit stays right there. I got a picture of it to prove it. I got a picture of it to prove it.
Interesting.
But I love her. She's amazing. I miss you. The boys are so handsome. God bless them. Look, she's crying right now. It's because I love you. Well, great memories. My grandmama, great memories. Oh, and her mango is off the shit. Yo, she used to be like, we used to get drunk. The next day, she used to be up in my house making mango with salami, queso frito.
That's the best kind of
Oh
hangover
my God, that was
food.
the best thing in the world.
That's
She'd
the
be
best.
throwing down. I used to be like, better
Tres
you than me,
golpes
mama.
tres golpes will last you the whole day, man.
Delicious.
20 golpes.
They're delicious.
She was giving
Yeah.
20 golpes. That's what I'm
We
saying.
cooked the seafood boil too. Yeah. I miss you, boo boo. When
That
you
was
here in
the
Florida,
best.
let me know.
She's no longer here?
No.
Oh.
Mm.
Bendito.
She's not.
She making big moves. Big
She is. She's
Big moves
always
like her Wi-Fi.
Woo!
Wi-Fi.
A Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Her Wi-Fi.
Her Wi-Fi.
That's how Dominicans say Wi-Fi. Like Nike. It's Nike. Holy shit.
She is Dominican.
Is she?
She is, yeah.
Oh.
She's Dominican.
Oh, I remember her now.
You remember her?
Yeah, I remember her.
You met her?
Yeah, we're in Real Hills. Her husband, kids.
Her husband, kids.
Yeah,
He's like her husband, kids.
Kids.
Yeah, I guess. Husband, kids. Yeah.
I guess.
They all have husband, kids. So,
Yeah.
I like your socks.
I know if you
Is
ever.
that a freaking Chinese menu?
It is. It is Chinese menu. It is chow. What the fuck?
Where did you find those?
Wherever I find my shit.
No, really, where did you find them?
China. China what? China.
China Master?
I guess I don't know.
Yo, that shit is really a Chinese menu with
It
the fucking
is.
pictures and the whole nine
Look
yards.
at that shit. Look, they got the lunch special right
They
here.
have everything.
They got the lunch special. Can you explain to me? I remember lunch specials used to be under $5, not so long ago, and now, fucking, they're almost $10 just for a fucking combo. That's disgusting.
I don't know, cause I go to the Japanese hibachi and there's lunch specials pretty decent.
Oh, you know what we did last time we were here? We went to Kennedy Fried Chicken.
We had Kennedy's when Eileen and her husband were here. Kennedy Fried
And she
Chicken.
was craving it, and I was like, yeah, that's the only
Who was
one.
it that ate and was like,
the
oh my
only
God, I
one
haven't
in
had
this
Kennedy's in a
area.
long time? Who was it that was here that ate with us? Oh, Eileen's son, Marcus, my nephew,
Oh.
Marcos. He was here.
Yeah, that's the only one in the area. You would
Yeah.
consider, I would think. And then you got a Habibi working right
Okay, let me
behind
ask
the
you a
counter.
question. Fake onion rings or real onion rings?
What?
Onion rings. Fake onion rings or real onion rings? You don't know the difference between fake and real?
Explain them to me
Okay.
because
The real onion rings are the ones that you bite into it. They have the breadcrumbs, you bite into it, and the whole fucking onion comes out.
Okay.
And you stay with breadcrumbs in your mouth.
Okay.
The fake ones are the ones that like it's like shredded, really, really, really shredded.
and they don't pull the
Yeah, there's not, yeah,
right,
because it's
okay.
not the rim of the onion. It's actually just chopped up. It's fake. It's a fake onion. What do you like?
Fake.
Fake. Me too. I like fucking fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other day, fucking New York Fried fucking Chicken decided to send me real fucking onion rings. I was like, I don't want real onion rings. I hate real onion rings. I
Because
don't care how
literally
real
the
they
batter
are.
comes off
But
completely.
no, the batter's in your mouth and
Yeah,
the fucking
I mean,
ring. It,
yeah.
Nasty. It's
What
disgusting.
what restaurant chain has the onion tower? And that's exactly how they are.
The onion
They have
Oh, it's probably either Miller's Ale's House or
some shit like
Gators.
that. They
or
have
something
it,
like that.
and then you can literally, it's
I'm craving Gators peanut butter and jelly wings.
really.
Peanut butter.
You know
and
what
jelly
I
wings?
miss?
No.
Jumbo sticky wings from
Jumbo sticky wings.
what's that restaurant in New York? Shit. If anybody remembers,
I'm not gonna repeat that comment, but I'm gonna show him that comment.
oh, I see it.
You see?
Jumbo sticky wings.
Are you safe on this? Are you safe on this? I love her.
I can't. I gotta think. I can't.
He's distracted.
I'm distracted. I can't. What the hell is Jumbo Sticky Wings with the drinks, with the big bowls
Iced tea?
and the shots? No, it was in New York. It was,
Apollo's?
no, it was,
Atomic. Somebody put Atomic Wings.
no, not Atomic Wing. It's a chain.
Tie-dye.
They had one in the 70s on the west side, then they had one down on the,
First
yeah.
of all, how would you know about the 70s on the west side when your ass was born in the 70s?
No, 70s West Side,
Oh,
West
the
Side,
street.
the street, bro. The fuck, bro?
Oh, so
Motherfucker, how did you know in the 70s they had
No,
that
it's and then they had one down in the Ave.
BBQs?
Yes, BBQs.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, BBQs.
Sony got
So
it.
they're jumbo sticky
If we
wings.
had a
I'm
prize,
missing.
we would give you a prize.
You win a prize. Dallas, what's it? I don't gotta be Dallas. Just BBQs. Yes.
BBQs.
That one.
They still have a BBQs on the west side.
I
on
know.
the 80s.
They closed. I heard they closed the one on the Avenue.
Sony said her prize is you twerking.
Nelson got
That's-
a
That's next week. That's next
Wait
week.
for it.
Put up was
Wait
like,
for it.
Everybody was making comments.
That was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. That's just
The
disrespectful,
only
bro.
thing I can tell you about Nelson that he got no ass, cheeks to twerk.
We're going back to that
I'm
again.
Yeah,
just
like-
letting you know there are no
I could put
cheeks.
a wine glass on my back of my
You
ass.
cannot
And I
put a
can
wine
do
back-
that.
that shit would go like, phew.
Nelson got
Boom.
a spine tail twerk.
No,
Ah,
I'm
listen here.
gonna have a shot flute.
Yo, I love you in the whole 9 yards, but it's like that. Phew.
Yeah,
Like, you
but-
have, do you, I mean,
have
I've
a
never
crack.
seen you butt naked. I hope you got a crack, because if you don't got a crack, you're full of shit. I'll tell you that much. But no, seriously, like,
Nelson got a split
Like-
on the road.
I'm gonna have to ask Becca one day. Becca, like, how flat is it? Like, I really want to know how flat your nalgas are. Because,
not
you know,
that flat.
some people got flat nalgas, but they got little cheeks at the bottom. You know what I
I
mean?
got creases on the bottom.
Oh my god.
I got creases.
You know what?
I got
I wasn't even thinking about the creases. I just want to know if you had little cheeks.
I got creases. My butt don't hurt when I sit in the car too long.
He said, I got something.
Yeah, I got something to say.
Oh,
Shit.
We're gonna come back to this in a later date, and I'm gonna have to really show my nalgas. Like, me,
baby, you got some.
have.
Ben has tight puns.
Yeah, because none of it's trying to
Like-
get in.
like
that
this-
says exit only,
Like,
and that's
he
it.
got buns, but they're like real tight. Like you go like this, they don't even boom, they're like nothing.
You bounce a quarter off them.
Me, you could bounce quarters off, and you could, yeah. Like Nina comes to me, she starts going tu on my butt. That's what she does. She literally does that to me.
Jumbo sticky wings.
It's Planeta.
El Planeta, the congas. There you go. Yeah, but they don't have a place like that. I would love. And then they had their Henny jumbo sticky wings.
What?
Yeah, Henny. They put
It's a food chain?
yeah,
we went to
BBQs.
I don't think I.
You
I
never
don't,
took them to BBQs?
I don't think I ever took him to BBQs.
Really?
But they still got the one in the Ville. The one right on 3rd Ave. On 1st Ave.
No, they closed that one down. I heard.
Where?
Really?
You know
Oh,
what?
really?
I
Okay.
am lying.
Time out.
Well, yeah,
I'm
you
lying.
you would know.
Where you said they had it where?
It's on like 1st
You said
Ave.
the Ville?
Yeah.
What's the Ville?
The village.
He's not.
Let's say the village, because the Ville is Brownsville. Let's get some
Oh,
things
I
straight.
know me as the Ville as the village.
Right? The village
I
is
never
totally
used to say the
opposite
Ville.
from
I used to say the
Brownsville.
village.
I'm not from Brooklyn, so.
Let's
I
clear
did.
that
Ben,
up.
Ben, you did go to BBQs. You went to BBQs the day that Ari graduated from high school.
When did we go?
When Ari graduated from high school.
How old is Ari right now?
She's old.
Okay. And you're
She's not
High
30
school?
yet.
for that?
When she graduated from high school.
You guys were in New York?
You know where the McDonald's is
Oh.
on 6th and First?
No.
No.
No, he doesn't know Manhattan
He
at
doesn't
all.
know Manhattan.
He doesn't know Manhattan at all.
He never hung out in Manhattan.
He never hung out in Brownsville.
You asked me about
Yes, he
Soho.
did. He hung
East,
out-
East New York, you know,
Yeah.
that parts.
Ask the place.
No, he
No.
does nothing about Manhattan.
No.
I was 12 years in the
Oh,
union.
look
in the
at Di
Bronx,
said I
and
got you
still
guys.
don't know how to get there
FedEx
right now.
delivers. Listen here.
Yeah, so they had Henny jumbo sticky wings. So they had the sticky wings
Okay,
came with
so I
a
just figured out my birthday gift. Mia needs to learn how to do a Henny.
sticky wings. Jumbo sticky wings because
Why does
first.
it be jumbo? I just want.
No, because when they say jumbo, I don't know what fucking chickens they got these wings from. Yo, they were huge. Like literally, they pumped over with steroids, or they were just the limbs of a dog.
Let me ask you a
Either
question.
or.
What is the issue with chicken wings being so expensive? Like
Last year.
5 fucking chicken wings for like $10.
No, but remember last year when we were trying to do barbecues. No, there was a chicken shortage. And remember, one day we was at barbecue and I went to like 3 different places looking for chicken wings. They didn't have any. At least you have now, but they're
Where do you
expensive.
get your wings from?
I don't get my wings from. I get my wings from
He said, "I'll
God.
get my wings from."
I get my. The fuck does that mean? What is that shit? So when I want to purchase
And
wings,
this is the shit I go through. This is the real life shit I go through. I don't know what the fuck happened here,
God.
but answer the question. When you buy chicken wings, the
I
other
either go
day,
to
you can't- I'm
Walmart,
gonna
Publix.
I'm going to refresh your memory.
Did y'all eat those?
Wait, I'm
Okay.
going to refresh.
They must have been good because they marinated for like
Excuse me,
days.
I'm gonna refresh your memory. You came here
Publix,
with a
you don't
lot
have to
of, but where is it? A big bag
Yeah.
of frozen wings?
Yes.
Because I was like, where did you get these?
Because
wings
they
from?
weren't. They didn't
I
have.
thought it was maybe Sam's Club.
No,
or,
they didn't have the where they cut it at the
At the
butcher
deli
shop.
or
Yeah,
the
the deli,
butcher.
the butcher shop. So they didn't have that. So they just had the frozen ones, and they are expensive now. But last year or
How
the year
much is
before,
I mean, that was a lot of wings.
it was a
right?
lot of wings. I had what 20, 30 to 40 in the bag.
How much is that?
Damn, I don't have the fucking receipt. I don't remember. What the fuck does that mean? That's
No,
about-
I'm just trying to see because again, when we order wings, like, and you can't order like 40, 50 wings, and in this house you gotta order that shit. Like last week we had fucking 11 people in my house, 11 motherfucking people in my house. It was the best time in the world. But in my head I was like, we want to order wings, but fucking like 30
They're like-
wings was almost $70. For
Yeah.
fucking, I was like,
Yeah, you and I watching football, we've ordered what 20, 30 wings, and they've been like 20, 25 bucks before this. Last year there was some type of chicken shortage or whatever, just like, oh, that's why eggs are expensive. But you couldn't find wings, right? Explain to me this, right? No wings, but you can find thighs, you can find drumsticks, and you can find breasts.
It's called different parts of the bird.
Yeah, but
What
if
are you
don't
doing
have
with
no
the wings?
How you getting the
What
other
the
part?
fuck are you doing with the wings?
Ding dong.
With the little hens, the Cornish hens.
It doesn't matter.
that's
What are you doing with the wings? Are you purposely throwing them out?
But you think of a chicken. A chicken is big.
Nah,
The chicken wings on a big chicken are not like little chicken wings.
But that's
They're
not
big wings.
That's not the point.
And they don't sell those big wings.
Again, that's not the point. If all other parts
It's
of
chicks. Wings come from
if
chicks.
all other parts of the chicken are being sold,
Big. Chickens are big. You have a big
Chicks.
chicken.
Chicks
But-
are little baby chicks.
okay,
but
that's
if you-
still not the point.
Okay,
I'm
let me
trying to
ask
clear
you,
it
where
up
the
for her,
fuck
I
have
know.
you seen a goddamn big chicken with little fucking wings like this?
Again, that's not the point either.
But I want to know now where the fuck they get the little wings because chickens are big. Their wings are big.
They're not giving them steroids anymore. How about that? They're being farm fed.
Now they're trying to
Organic.
genetically.
Oh, right in the lab. It's not even coming out the farm. It's
Well,
in
that's
the
what
lab.
Sony said. Sony said BBQs was ahead at using lab-grown chicken.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, if you have all the other parts of a chicken and they're being sold at normal prices,
Are you really getting chicken?
oh well, that's we're from New York, so it doesn't even really matter. We've eaten all type of things, and it don't matter.
We probably
Just-
eating cat,
Oh
rat,
no, we have,
mice.
we have, we have. But if
You have. 'Cause I have.
yes, you have. You just don't know.
I've eaten gator. That's what
Okay,
I've
that's
eaten.
not,
I've eaten
but that's the
gator.
thing. So if all these parts of a chicken are being sold and they're still moderately priced or whatever regular price, why the fuck would you? There can't be a shortage of chickens if you have all the chicken parts.
Well, but
Except
the
for
chicken,
the wings, it's the most popular.
But Nelson,
It's the
a
most popular.
chicken's wing is big.
Okay.
It's not
It's
that
like-
big, man.
I need to see a fucking chicken and see the chicken.
Okay, but what's the point? Okay, if it's big enough, we're
Because
not.
I'm thinking of fucking chickens. I see chickens. The chicken wings are not like this.
You're
They're
thinking
like
about
this.
the chicken wings with the feathers on it. When you take the feathers off, they're not that
No,
big.
the way they sell them in the packs now, they take that wing and they chop them into 2 or 3 pieces,
I
and
like,
that's a
I
chicken
like
wing.
the flats of the wings.
Not what?
I like the flats.
Oh, okay, but no.
You know how they give you the drums, which are really not wing parts. You know they do the.
You have the thick part, then you have the medium part, and then you have the little thin part that no one eats that
Right.
has a
I
point.
eat that shit.
It looks
There's
like a, it
no
looks-
meat on that, and there's usually feathers on it.
From the-
I don't
from
like
the
that part.
flour, I like it.
There's no
I'm
type
a
of meat.
I love flats. Give me flats all day.
But that's the whole thing. Where do the chickens go? Where do the wings go if you're cutting up the chickens to sell all the rest of parts of the chicken? That made no fucking sense.
Inquiring, damn, that's how we get into conversations about where the fuck the wings went.
And then the shit is to buy a pack of 12. I remember it was like $35 when it was normally $6 or $7. That's not even. That's a 500% markup.
They changed the question to, instead of who came first, the egg or the chicken, where the fuck is the meat?
No, how
What
much?
I told you, man?
How much money we want to get off
Where
this
this is
wing?
going, my meat is going to be the only meat left.
That's right. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said.
See, it's only with her conspiracy theories.
I just can't. It's just.
So did you guys hear? We're gonna switch it up.
No more about chickens.
No.
Okay.
Did
You
you guys
gotta
hear
show
that?
you gotta show your
Tell him to
chicken
shut the
later.
fuck up and let you talk.
Thank you. Can you do that, Mia? Thank you. 'Cause I do it to you all the time. Now you can do it to
Ah,
me.
that's so disrespectful, bro.
Did you guys
Jesus
see that
Christ.
NASA announced that they don't know when, but it's gonna happen. There will be no internet for possibly years.
Who said that?
Ooh, this is about to change the game. If you never had a landline in your life,
What's gonna change the game is AI, bro.
there's a
Fuck this
super-
this
There
shit.
ain't gonna be no AI if it happens.
AI is gonna control this shit. AI is fucking
You
scary.
need satellite to do everything.
Uh huh.
And there's a super
Where
solar
did
thing
you read that?
It's in the NASA. It's in the NASA website, and they're not they're nobody. The media is not covering it. They're not saying anything. It's on the NASA website.
Okay, but like from my years, I could live without internet.
Yeah, but it's a little bit more than that.
It
Because
is.
anything that's inside.
But that
the-
means that a lot of companies are going to be
anything
defunct.
that's right at the edge of the Earth's atmosphere, like all the Russian satellites, all those satellites are going to be destroyed and melted away because of the solar, this solar something that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be like a super solar something.
Oh, like a meteor or something coming from there.
They
Okay.
don't have
Solar flare.
they don't have plans on how to get it.
Oh,
back
so
up.
we're talking like Armageddon type shit.
Not really, because it's not going to reach the Earth. It's just
Yeah, but it's gonna destroy all the technology, all the
Everything that's
satellites,
around.
right? So we gotta go analog again,
right.
not digital.
You think we're ready for it?
Yeah. Well, we won't. The government will be. I'm
They're not even ready for
Yes,
it.
they are. I'm telling you, they have a
Well, of
bunker.
course, man.
They have a bunker somewhere. Like,
It's not. They don't need a bunker. I'm talking about with the no internet. That means that there's going to be no communication, no data researching, no phones.
no, if you have analog, you can still do that type of research. It's just not on the digital
It
level.
has to be on a server level, like.
So the thing is, see, you guys aren't caught up to the blacklist, but Mr. Raymond Reddington had a whole network because he was always very weary of zeros and ones. He had a network of just analog. He used fax machines
For those of you who
for
don't know what,
to transfer
for those
information.
of you who don't
He-
know what 0 and 1s are, that is the binary code.
Thank you. You are also a certified IT guy, right?
Yeah, I'm just throwing that out.
There you go.
Don't tell Mia, because Mia argues with everything about me when it comes to tech.
I
tell
don't
her.
argue everything with you. It's just you get frustrated with tech so
Because-
easily.
No, it's explaining it. It gets me frustrated.
Explain it to her, you mean?
No, I didn't say that, Nelson.
Oh. I don't want to throw you under the bus,
You
man.
saw his face? You saw his face? How scared he got? He was like, I didn't say that.
Don't try to throw me under the bus and then leave me.
No, because I've never met somebody that gets a brand new fucking computer and starts fucking playing with the computer and they gets upset when the fucking computer doesn't work the way it's supposed to
'Cause I
work.
wanted to have
And so I'm like,
super
stop fucking
ability
touching it. Leave it the fuck alone. Let it work.
What the fuck?
Let it
What
work.
you
He
need
wants to
computer
add a
for?
whole bunch
not
of shit
touch
to it. He wants to add a bunch of shit to it. And then he's like, hi, this shit don't fucking work. You just got the motherfucking goddamn laptop.
You want to add all these other features
Oh
to
my
it.
God! Let me get more drive.
the
Let me
whole
get more
purpose
space.
of it.
Let me go this. Let me do this. Let me take this out. Let me do that. And I'm like, okay, don't get mad that the shit don't fucking work.
It's all right. It's okay.
It's like, oh, is anybody on? We're not even live on here.
No, we were. Are we still live on Facebook? I don't know.
Snail mail and phones. I miss snail mail and I miss letters.
What the fuck is snail mail?
Snail mail. You have to pop it in the mail and wait for mail to arrive.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I
Hello.
was like,
Yeah, mail.
mailman?
I miss mail. I miss writing cards.
What are you talking about, man? You are live on Facebook.
Well, not on here.
Yeah.
Oh no, that forever. I can't see the live though.
You can't have everything on a messed up day. You got everything except.
No,
for
I
the
can't
email.
see. I'm going on to the Aces Up page, and I can't. Oh, I can't see. Oh, there we are. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
There you go. No, because this one wants to know the comments because she wants to talk to everybody on all
I
the
mean,
platforms.
I don't want them to feel as if we're disregarding them. Look at all these comments. we
Linda
got.
Flores Rivera. Yes, wings are the most popular. Sell out fast.
See?
But that's not even. It's not
Can
even
you
about
please-
selling out
Can
fast.
you please apologize to the people on Facebook?
We
and let them know?
apologize, Facebook,
People are
on
not
behalf
ignoring
on this
Sean-
one right here.
Sean Fuch. I'm not gonna say what it says.
Oh, Sean
Hi, Coach.
Fuchs. He says what?
Hi, Coach.
Oh, hi, Coach. Thank you. What's up, Sean?
I thought he was saying
Nope.
Sean.
Nope.
I thought he was saying Sean Fox.
No,
I
no,
was like,
yeah.
why are you saying
his last name?
F-U-C-K?
His last name is spelled Fuchs.
I know, but the way he spelled it, I was like,
Look,
Sean Fox.
Nubia's on, and
Hi,
Tiffany
Nubi.
and Inez. Look at that. There you go.
Hi. Well, you gotta let them know. Like, we apologize. We're not. Explain it. We have a screen in front of us.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
this is a tech problem. Let me do this for you because you.
huh?
It's a
no,
tech problem.
I want to explain to them that we have a monitor, a huge monitor in front of us, but unfortunately, that monitor appears on our end.
It's frozen.
As it's not working.
It's
so
on dial-up.
We weren't able to address everyone's comments.
Ain't
like
nobody,
AOL.
ain't nobody ready for that shit again.
AOL? I still got my AOL screen name.
And then AOL chat rooms.
Do they still have AOL chat
Yeah, they
rooms?
do. Oh, I don't know about chat rooms.
Motherfucker.
I thought you said-
You see how quick you were like, oh, I don't know about chat rooms.
I don't know about
First-
chat rooms. I
when
know
you
they
first-
have AOL.
First you said, yeah.
I still have
And
mine.
then I was
remember?
about to ask you.
Angel Sex for Play.
I was about
I
to
still
ask
have
you.
that.
That's such a gay.
It's not gay.
Oh, it was.
It's not
back in
gay.
the days. You were
Listen
like,
here,
who the
listen
heck?
here.
Yeah, that was me. Listen, that name came up. It was me, you, Delicia, and Marisol. We were wherever we were, and we was like, oh, AOL. That's so we gotta be in the chat rooms. Let's see. We gotta pick a name. It gotta be sexy. It gotta be provocative, and that's what I fucking got. Angel Sex for Play.
I got True Latina for you. And
Angel Sex for Play is because I like foreplay. They were my angels because wherever we went, they were those three, and
Yeah.
wherever we went, that's all. So they were calling me Charlie's Angels, and that's
Yep,
how
it's
that's
Charlie's
how it
Angels.
was.
Yeah.
That's how the name came up.
I remember when Ben moved into my apartment, he would
In
sit.
Forest?
Yeah, Forest Avenue. I had a computer, and he would sit in that computer, and then he would do his dial-up. He would come to my house just to fucking get on AOL.
Why, you didn't have any in your house, or?
No, where else you gonna get internet and ass?
Oh, okay. I didn't know both of them went together, but I get it now.
She got the connection.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's just like the beginning of our conversation. I gave him $6 to play the lotto.
Oh, okay.
I never seen my lotto tickets. That's why
You might be
that's
one of those
why-
$1 million
that's why-
winners in Florida.
Listen, that's why he didn't get what he asked for, because I never got to see proof that I got my tickets.
Oh, I got them. Don't worry.
Papa, it's too late now.
One winner was in
It's
Port.
too late now.
One,
Lost is
No,
too
you were
late.
supposed to give it
You
to
see
me
what
that
I'm saying?
day.
one winner is in Port Richie.
Contract. Hey, Polo.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, I found my gift.
Oh shit!
In trouble now.
What? That's a Henny
You got
bottle.
one of those
That's
bottles.
Nas.
You got one, but you're gonna drink it.
That's the Nas
You know
Limited.
that if I get you limited edition Henny, I tell you not to drink it, and then you fucking drink it.
Which one has he drunk?
I've gotten him so many limited edition bottles of Henny, and he's drank all of them. And I tell him, you cannot do that.
So
And
you
it's-
gotta get him too.
like I got limited edition Game of Thrones bottles. Don't fucking touch the bottles.
He
I
hasn't
got,
touched them though.
I got new. Yeah, but he doesn't know how not to touch.
But they're not touched though.
No, the limited edition bottles, he drank all of them.
What? The Game of Thrones?
No,
Oh.
este no está.
You said
Where
Game
the
of
fuck are
Thrones.
you? Listen to me. I've gotten him in the
First of all,
past.
don't talk to me that way. I got feelings. The fuck?
Fuck your
the
feelings
Henny
right now.
No, she said Game of Thrones. We're gonna rewind this shit because I don't got brain fog this time. I know. She said
Listen
Game of
to
Thrones.
what I said. I have in the past gotten him several limited edition Henny bottles.
Oh, the
He
lightning is
has
coming down.
drank all of them. When I told
So except for the
I have
bedazzled one?
limited edition bottles.
It's still there.
I have limited edition bottles. I have the Game of Thrones wines. I have the new edition wine. What other
Wait,
wine I
TJ
have?
didn't. TJ got you Game of Thrones. What is it, Jimmy
No.
Walker?
No.
No?
That was wine that he brought for me.
Oh, I see, because I see them in the bar
bought me
downstairs.
wine?
That was the one that the Game of Thrones wine.
That wasn't TJ. That
was
was
that?
my cousin Louis.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the only one that she has. I bought the Fire and Ice.
Right.
Oh, the lightning. She went outside and screamed. You heard her?
Why she went outside to scream?
I heard you screaming.
But why she went outside?
She left her shoes out there.
Why she didn't put them in the dryer?
Because I was trying to let the sun
Got an air
dry them,
dryer.
but
Oh, no. He bought me a wine the other day.
I know. What was it? Las
Las Nalguitas.
That's what, the sister of Loculitos?
Well, I thought so. I thought it was going to be the same. I got her the same exact wine that she likes, which is the
No, I like Cabernet,
Cabernet
and Merlot.
Mm-hmm.
But this was Cabernet Sauvignon, and it's very, very dry. I don't like dry wine. I did have a glass, but I don't like dry.
So you could save the bottle.
I
did.
have,
She poured it out
yeah, I
and saved
have.
the
No,
bottle.
I didn't pour it out. It's there.
Oh, it's there.
You never give it a wine because there'll be somebody that would want dry wine. There is. There's always somebody.
Isn't that good, like with steak?
He bought me this wine that has like glitter and gold flakes in it, and I still haven't drank it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like, what, 5 years? 4 years?
About 4 years.
Glitter and gold. That shit is paste right now.
4 years.
Inside. So wait. So yeah.
New
So
edition-
if he wants
yes,
that bottle.
Yes, Sony, new edition, the boy band. New edition has a wine.
So if he wants that bottle, get him two. He could drink one.
I did
Hey,
that,
I
and
like this idea.
I did that, and he drank both. You don't know Ben the way I know Ben.
Do you know that for my 40th, she bought me a Henny fountain?
I didn't buy you. I made you a Henny
Many-
fountain.
I remember
You
that.
were there?
I don't know if I was there because I don't remember, but I remember the fountain. I don't remember if I was there or not. Where was it?
At the resort.
She rented a resort.
A
and
Diamond
they had, like,
Resorts?
2 apartments together, like a
It's a Diamond
joint.
Resorts.
Here?
It was
Yeah.
Mystic Dunes.
Mystic Dunes? I was there then.
You weren't here.
I know Eddie
I wasn't
came,
here? No?
Right? Eddie was there, right? Eddie came, and that was, that's like the only thing I remember. of my
Eddie,
birthday
your
that
brother came. Yeah.
year. Yeah, that's right.
Your brother came.
I
Ray
forgot.
was here. A lot of people were there.
There was a lot of people.
That was
I
his
didn't get
40.
invited.
I used to,
But
yes, you did.
Yes, I did what?
You got invited.
Oh, no, I don't remember.
he's fucking sensitive with that bullshit. That shit gets me tight.
I
That
ain't
shit gets me
sensitive.
tight.
I don't know shit.
Fucking gets
And
me
then she
tight with
tells
that.
me, oh,
No, like if I tell you I'm going to the beach on Saturday, if you want to fucking go, come. I'm not gonna tell you not to come.
I'm not saying that, but you do shit and
He's
then.
like, oh, thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me. I
Yeah,
fucking
but-
told you.
No, you
I-
didn't
why
tell me.
would-
There's
no, he
things I
wants-
find out
you know
after
what?
the fact.
Screaming me away.
I'm
Why
gonna-
you
because
screaming?
You're getting me tight with
Why
that.
you screaming? I'm right here.
Because you
I'm
did that
right
to me-
here.
You did that shit to me like 3 times
She loves,
recently,
she
and I
loves
was like,
pointing
Dios
too.
santísimo
She'd be like,
Dios.
yo, I feel like I'm 5 years
Because
old,
he did
bro.
that to me 3 times. I was like, me cayó pa'l tal.
Like today, we didn't know we would do the podcast.
And
Me tiene la crickets and chops.
La chocha, tengo los labios hinchados ya. Like, we didn't know.
no, we didn't know. You popped up.
No, we didn't know. I knew. He knew. We didn't know that you.
I go with the flow.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
I go with the flow. I know because I was at I was at the doctor's. I told my doctor.
Then I
today.
text her. I was like, "Hey, you know, I'm in your house," and it's like, "Yeah, I'm in a doctor's appointment." I'm like, "Are you gonna make? Are you gonna be able to make
Ben
the
hasn't-
podcast?" Then it
Babe,
was silence.
You haven't heard my dilemma at the
Crickets.
doctor's
I
office.
Who? Tell us. Tell
Yeah,
us.
no,
tell
don't
me.
tell us because that's a long story, and I heard it all the way up. Here.
I didn't hear it.
She doesn't talk low.
It's okay. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
It's
That's
over.
kinda personal,
It's in the
anyway.
past.
You've had issues with doctors
no,
in the
with
last
that
year.
doctor because he's a little, he's one of those pushy doctors in your face.
Is he Puerto Rican?
Yes.
There you go.
Is he your doctor?
He's my doctor, my mom's doctor.
And
my
why haven't
dad's
you
doctor.
switched?
Well, because I like to give doctors the benefit of the doubt, and I'm tired.
But
of
it's not
looking
the
for
first
doctors.
time.
No, he wasn't disrespectful to me in the past.
Oh.
He wasn't disrespectful. But he's the type, like, if you ain't taking your medicine, then you're going to be sick. Like, I'm supposed to be taking my medicine for my pre-diabetes, that bullshit medication or whatever, which I don't understand. I got all my blood work. I don't have no cholesterol. My sugar's fine. Everything is fine. And I'm like, what the fuck have I been doing? I haven't been doing anything different. But everything came back normal.
So don't take the pills.
All these years, cholesterol, pre-diabetic. Papa was at, my A1C was like at 6.1, 6.2.
You're not doing anything different in regards to diet or anything like that. You're just scarfing down whatever's in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
She might
I
have-
saw you have a treadmill.
Wow. Wow.
called a walking pad, but yes, I do. My kids,
Whatever
my
you
kids-
call it, it ain't getting used, bro. That
My
shit is
kids-
shiny, bro. It's like buying a car at the dealer. That shit is shiny, bro. I was like, wow, this is pretty.
My kids gifted me a walking pad. Yes.
Okay.
My babies, they gifted me a walking pad.
When
See?
was that? Mother's Day?
Of last year?
No, it was last year. No, it was earlier this year.
Oh, okay.
I have used it. He knows. I've sent him pictures. I've used it.
Hanging clothes on it is not you, see it.
There
I'm
is one
sorry.
piece- first of all, there's one piece of clothing on it.
Right now,
Just one. No,
What
I
now?
wouldn't put clothes on that. It's just one.
that's hilarious.
But it's my
See
walking
her,
pad.
Mia walking, getting abducted. That's the first right there. That's something wrong. Wait, Mia walked? No, she ain't get. Boy, it's fishy.
No,
She ain't
what
get
do you mean?
abducted.
Let
What do
me
you?
take you to this walk pad.
Yeah, she walked 3 miles.
Right?
Get the
Right, I
fuck
walked.
out of here.
Did I not walk on my walking pad?
Yes, you have.
You see?
One time.
You was like, no help. He's like, no help.
Yeah, I walked in there. I was like, oh, that's
So yeah, I'm not
pretty.
getting you for your birthday limited edition Nas Henny bottle. For what? I can get you that, but it's not for your birthday.
Oh, by the way, please put wipes in this bathroom because I almost had the only issue because I'm sitting down. I had to drop a fax, and there's Clorox
You know what?
wipe,
You know
and
what the
luckily
funny
I
thing
can
is?
see.
Wait, but we
He almost like he's about to get a nice airy.
And I was
That's
gonna get
okay.
that shit was a self-whitening,
Oh, it's about to be
a
white.
Let me
self-whitening,
ask you a
bro.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Since when have you walked into this house and asked me for anything or asked Ben for anything? You're the one that fucking hides shopping in this house. You know where everything is in this house.
Not anymore.
So why is it
I
that you're
used to,
asking?
not anymore.
Why are you asking?
There always used to be a pack of wipes there,
Hey.
and either that or they're in the
You want to
cabinet.
know what happened to me the other day?
What happened to you the other day? I'm afraid to
Fucking
ask.
got red toothpaste, right?
Wait,
Red.
red?
The tube is red.
Oh, okay.
And then I have this leave-in that's red.
The what?
A leave-in conditioner for your hair that's red.
Okay.
So here I go. I pick up the tube, put it on the brush, go like this, and it's the fucking hair conditioner.
Well, you have a sleep?
No, I
Oh.
wasn't. It was at night before I was
Condition
asleep.
of gums.
Ask his ass. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh,
At least that's soap. That's not that
that was
bad.
not soap.
That's
It's conditioner. It's
But
once a form.
no, it's like a leave-in conditioner.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, leave it alone. That's what you let leave it in your mouth.
I was like, oh. So I learned my lesson, and now we got the toothpaste dispenser. We just stick it in and. Beep.
That's for you not. That's for you not paying attention to detail.
Yo, I was so
But
mad.
my ass was about to be white just like a little moment ago. I'm like, holy shit!
Well, people do that. You know that they bleach their assholes.
I know that. That's not me. That's not me. I'm not doing that.
But
I don't know. I would have
Rebecca
been.
may want a white asshole.
I don't give a fuck what she wants. That shit ain't happening. Not like that.
Nelson's about to sit on this red
No.
couch and be like, I
It was-
Hey,
Listen,
shit.
it was like the other day.
Shit, I would have been sitting like this. Yo, why are you doing the podcast like this? No, my back hurt. That's why I'm twerking. That's what it
The
is.
Clorox wipes are lemon scented.
I don't give a fuck what scent they are. At least my ass will smell good if I fart and be like,
You have
cool.
hemorrhoids? You have hemorrhoids? Your hemorrhoids probably would have gone away if you had hemorrhoids.
Really? Oh, I might use that.
Rebecca and be like, you want lemonade?
I see. I told you my fart smelled like potpourri. Look at that lemon scent.
Yeah,
Oh.
this reminds me of when we were at the pool the other day and we were talking about eating ass. Remember?
Oh my
We had
god.
like a 3-hour conversation about eating ass. It was me, you, TJ, Rebecca.
I don't even want to know.
You were there.
You were there.
Ass.
No, it was about ass and
You were
it was
saying
about ass and
center.
threesomes and all that other
It
shit.
started out for threesomes, right? And then how it would be weird.
I gotta walk the dogs. They know the time.
Oh, that's why they.
They call him. They really call. If he's sitting
I-
downstairs, they will start
Is it
getting
past
his
8 o'clock?
attention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's almost time.
Oh, okay. Almost time. That's great.
Oh my God! Someone should go do that and then be a guest and tell us about that experience.
About
Okay, Sony, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
What
because
experience?
We've had a lot of conversations.
Shit.
Oh, the Clorox speech, the eating ass. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
what? Shit.
Oh my God. Oh,
Is she volunteering?
love you too, Polo. How are you? Shout out to Super Mega Producers.
Listen, if anyone wants to volunteer in any of these, experiments and let us
At
know
your
feedback.
own risk, I
Yes.
do not have insurance. Do not follow my lead. Don't
Listen,
take
our
my
intro
advice.
says parental discretion is advised. Hello.
Yo, that
So,
disclaimer, that disclaimer.
Absolutely.
That
But
is-
we would love all the feedback, though. Absolutely.
Let us know. Let us know.
Let us know. Wow.
Keep the eating ass to yourself. Then.
Yeah.
We don't want to know that. No.
I want to see pictures, though.
Of what?
The Clorox wipe.
Oh.
Before and after. Imagine
I'm sure
that.
if you Google somebody cleaning their ass with Clorox wipes, you will find somebody that did it.
That's curious.
Listen, when I found out that people are actually injecting their buttholes to freaking bleach their buttholes to make it look cute, I was dumbfounded with that shit. Dumbfounded.
Who's doing that?
Females,
Why?
because
They
they
like
like to
anal?
be cute. They want to be
Porn
cute.
stars?
So when they
I can see porn
for
stars
when-
doing it.
From when people eat their ass out.
But I can see porn stars eating. I'm eating it. I mean, doing
Porn
it.
stars, listen, porn stars, and I mean, when you watch porn, I'm gonna be honest with you, I look at these bitches fucking totos, and I'm like, where they get these pretty totos from? They got like not a speck of like ingrown hair or anything like it's
Well,
like,
they're-
clean and
it's
it
like
could be
act-
clean, but it's like they,
Like-
yeah, I'm like, what
Well,
the
it's
fuck?
like The Rock always working out and taking a gym wherever he goes because that's his image. That's his
I get
product.
really angry sometimes watching that shit. I'm like,
Well, they do too.
shit.
It's a $1 billion industry. Clorox wiping ass.
Are you really?
I'm-
He's googling it.
I'm googling it. I'm googling. Let's see
Hey,
what
they have
happened.
butt plugs with jewels on the end. That I know. I know all that stuff that they have. The bleaching.
Oh look, I accidentally wiped my ass with Clorox disinfectant.
But no.
What should I do?
What are you gonna do? Fucking wash your ass. Clean your ass.
Wow. Okay.
See, I told you. If you Google, you can find everything on Google. Everything.
Yeah.
There's not one thing you can't find.
Yeah, it says, what should I do? My ass burns. So that's one of the residual effects of your ass being wiped with Clorox. Then you have remedies: soap and water. Take a cool rag.
I
I'd
want- you know what
sit
I would
on,
ask-
on a 2-pound
But you know
bag
what
of
I would ask the
ice.
people that are basically giving suggestions? How do they know?
Exactly.
See, see, it's happened.
What works?
But did you remove the Clorox wipes and put them underneath the sink where they go?
I believe I did. Yes.
Okay, so then
Yeah, 'cause when I got here, they were there.
nobody else is at risk. Yeah, because we clean.
But I obviously would not.
I keep them there so that I keep them there to clean the
Pay attention, so
countertops.
we don't work like-
You know how the countertops get dirty, so before I do the deep clean, I just keep them there to clean.
Oh wait, they got a YouTube video.
No, Nelson. You do that on your own time, Nelson.
I think he's explaining his ordeal.
I don't want to know. He could keep his ordeal to himself.
Look, ay bendito.
No,
He's horrible.
I can't.
Don't worry, he only has 1 subscriber. He's good. Oh, he used the one with the yellow bag. I mean, the yellow thing. What is he saying, fucker?
That is just like, and do you see those videos where they use like Coke toothpaste
Coke, like Coke that you
to
sniff?
clean up
Oh, Coca-Cola. Oh, I'm sorry.
Coca-Cola,
The toilets and stuff.
to clean a bunch of stuff? Do you think that's really real?
No, it does work.
I tried the ketchup
On what?
on a pot.
And it'd work?
Yeah.
Just ketchup on a pot.
or
Yeah,
ketchup
you
and
have-
baking soda.
No, just ketchup.
Yeah, because you have to have baking
Like,
soda.
on the
there.
You have to have
Put it
a.
on the sink, but you gotta leave it for a while, like maybe like an hour or so, and when it leaves it nice and shiny.
I've used soda, specifically Coca-Cola, to clean tools. They will take the rust off. They really will.
But doesn't
You
that
let it
make you
sit.
wonder what exactly is in these products? Especially Coke. Like you ingest Coke.
Yeah, but see,
If you're ingesting Coca-Cola and then
Scientifically-
it's taking off
I have
rust,
no. I have an explanation. Our acids and our biles and everything in our system
yeah.
counteract whatever Coke has, and that's why it doesn't affect us. It doesn't do
Well,
anything.
no, Coke is bad.
I understand it's bad. We're not disputing that, but I'm saying why we don't get shit. If you want a colonoscopy, just drink a Coca-Cola bottle. If that's exactly what it does, but it doesn't. Our secretions in our body counteract that and diffuse whatever acidity or everything like that.
It offsets.
It's just scary because I'm like, oh, my angel fell.
Your angel foot. See, that's how you get your wings. There you
It
go.
takes the rust off. But how do you make that mistake when the scent of Clorox wipes is so unmistakable? They're lemon scented. Who is the woman producing off screen?
Producing.
None
Who said producing?
It's my cousin. It's my cousin. I'll tell you later, Polo, but it's my cousin.
He'd be like, I remember that voice. I remember that voice.
Polo, give my chulo a kiss. Oh my God.
He's one that is adamant about not moving to Florida. He said, "Fuck you."
When did you speak with him?
Well, when I do speak to, he hits me up.
And why you just earning out his business for?
Well, that's what happens when you comment.
Wow, wow. Polo's gonna be like, I'm never going to comment ever again. on
He
this.
doesn't want no part of this heat whatsoever. Absolutely not.
Once you get here and you live here, you get acclimated.
I
to
told
it,
him that.
and
He's-
it's not
nope.
as bad as
And his son
it
loves to
states.
swim
And here's
and
the
all
greatest
that.
thing about it: that there's always water. It's either pool,
Or rain.
beach, or rain.
No, it's not even that. Your house is air conditioned.
Yeah.
From there, you go to your car.
Yeah.
That's air conditioned.
Yeah.
To your job or shopping, that's air conditioned.
Yeah.
The only time you feel the heat is if you actually work outside or in the transferring of one location to another.
Here's the only thing I think that would affect Polo. Polo's a walker.
I walk,
There ain't no walking here.
I understand he likes to walk. I think that would drive him bananas.
I was walking to work.
Yeah, but you live 5 minutes from your job now.
And it's still hot, and I gotta go on the back road.
Yeah, but you don't do that in Florida. People looking at you like you crazy.
That's
'cause
how
you're
you
not-
get abducted.
You're not supposed to walk in this Africa high heat.
I felt like normal, like I felt grounded by walking.
Look at me looking at you.
My brother's like,
But the thing is, you see how we say the supermarket is 5 minutes. I have a supermarket 5 minutes away from me. Less than 5 minutes away. 2 minutes away from
There
me.
ain't
right?
no way. There's nowhere to walk in the first
can't,
place.
But you can't. I can't walk. I could walk.
There's no
to it.
sidewalk.
No. There is a sidewalk. You
Yeah,
can,
but not all the way to it.
Correct. There is. You can. You can walk and
where
you can
I
make
live,
it.
there's so when you take me home, I'll show you.
I gotta use the restroom.
You showed me the
And
last
I
time.
walked that to walk to Walmart.
Yeah, but you're bold, mama, because you're not supposed to be walking.
That's
on
how
it.
you get abducted.
In Florida, it's a different beast, mommy.
Send me back.
You cool? Let me tell you something. I would walk in New York. I would walk in New York all hours of the night and not have a care in the world. Here, I would not walk at all hours of the night. I would not. But just the heat alone would drive me bananas. It keeps you back in New York. Okay. It keeps you back in New York. Maybe now, Paul, I'm coming to visit you. Let's walk to the supermarket. Yeah, try that. Do it by yourself, Papa. Do it right by yourself. You'll go to Walmart. So Polo, I don't know. Do you have Polo? You have him on
I
Facebook?
was wondering why that light was on.
Okay, Polo, you have her on Facebook, so you may know who it is.
I
He knows his need.
needed to.
He knows which cousin it is.
Whew. Yo, it's hot in here, and I don't have menopause.
Nah, it is a little warm.
I saw before we started it was 78,
And that's
and you had it set for
I'm gonna
73.
tell you something. I am not complaining. You know why I'm not complaining?
Yeah, but
Because I'm always cold in my own house. I have 150 million blankets. I'm always in a sweater.
That's
I'm
something
always
personal.
cold. No, I'm always cold.
I
please.
understand. That's
It's
something
cold.
personal. It's got nothing to do with us. So it's
No,
normal
I'm
people.
always cold here. At 11 o'clock, between 11 and 11:30, I get really hot because of my menopause. So if I have
You're
on
on a
blanket,
time clock, on a timer?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you
Fuck out of here.
11 and 11:30
every day? At
Every
night
day.
or in the morning?
every day.
It's like
At
she's
night.
like clockwork, like rain.
But that's weird.
Every day and night. I feel it. The heat comes on, and I'm like, oh, this is not happening, and I start fanning myself like it's really bad.
Wait. But so you get hot between
11 at night and 11:30.
It's some timing shit. Ain't that
so
some
you
bullshit?
cold the rest of the day?
The rest of the day, I'm cold.
Yo, I wish I could do that.
It's not a skill, bro. What the shit?
Yeah.
The honey flashes are sporadic.
No.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
I do feel for you guys because Becky be like a sauna sometimes, and I have to. Lucky we have a king size bed. and we have a pillow called Sheila. It's a cooling body pillow. It's really long, and with the AC, oh, it feels great. And she could heat up that like
You
an
named
oven.
your body pillow? Is
She
it
did.
your body
It's
pillow?
hers.
It's her body
It's hers
pillow.
because she needed something to cool off. So like she uses whatever she can.
I have like 150 minute pillows, but it's
She'll
because
end up taking.
I have a prop pillow, I have a head pillow, I have like 2 head
taking
pillows.
2 or 3 showers like at different times of the day. I'm like, why? Where you
Well,
going?
I will get up sometimes in the middle of the night to take a shower.
Let's see.
But
That never happened to me when I stopped getting my period, so I don't understand about yours.
When he's around me.
Let's not talk about period. I didn't have my period for a whole year, and I got my period last month or 2 months ago. I screamed like I'm like the life, like my life
You
depended
can't
on
trust
it.
shit that bleed and don't die, bro.
I was like, what is going on in this world right now? I asked him. I was screaming like I was being murdered in the bathroom.
Because you don't have any tampons,
I had like
Kotex.
shit.
You gotta put
shit. I
Clorox.
was like-
You should have put Clorox
I
wipes.
was like, I was like, what the fuck is happening right
Yo,
now?
I just saw this lightning strike right here, hit like very clear,
Yo,
like Shazam.
why are we talking about bleaching and it comes up on my feed?
They are always
Everybody's
listening to
listening.
us.
Everybody's listening. I'm gonna go on TikTok and I'm gonna see bleach fucking ads and bleach stuff, and that always happens.
Always listening to us.
Always.
If they don't think, if people think that we're
Is
not.
there anybody from Brooklyn online watching us?
Right here.
The only reason stop it. I'm not asking you. You're in Florida. I'm asking is
You said
because
from Brooklyn.
they just opened up. Okay, so there's Daddy Ninja. It's a
They're in Kissimmee now, right?
Chinese fusion Hispanic restaurant. They just opened up in Kissimmee.
Aren't they Chino Cubanos?
Chino Dominicano.
Oh,
They're
okay.
Chino Dominicano. Has anybody, if you're in Brooklyn, have you ever tried that restaurant? Because I want to try the one here.
Yeah.
The son works in the one here, and he does the sushi. Thursdays is sushi. You're eating those nasty cold fries from like 3 hours
They're not
ago?
going in your mouth, so don't worry about
That
it.
is disgusting.
And how long? How long has it been?
They're like 3 hours fucking old.
And
That's disgusting.
it's like eating cold pizza at night or chicken in the middle of the night.
You warm that shit up.
You never
That
eaten
is-
cold chicken
No,
or pizza?
no. I
Lies.
warm it up. I warm up.
What did you do before microwaves?
I would eat it warm.
How?
You were well alive before microwave, so you had to.
That's what I'm saying. What did you do before microwaves?
I would eat it warm. I would never.
How?
What the fuck? I would eat it warm. I would buy it. I buy it.
No.
And eat it.
If it was in the refrigerator and you came home from
I
one
don't
of your
recall.
drunken
I don't
stupors,
recall what I ever did to warm
because
up
you were
food.
drunk.
Toaster oven?
I wasn't drunk. The fuck I was drunk.
Everybody that if you went out and you were drinking and you had leftovers,
No.
especially chicken or
You know
pizza,
why?
you would eat it.
Because anytime I went out and I got home, at whatever time I got home, Ben, what would I do?
This was even before Ben, bro.
What would I do?
Right. I need to call.
Who are you calling?
Ben was in high school. What I'm talking about. That's a before
We were-
microwave,
I
bro.
was not in high school. I was in elementary.
We were talking about that the other day. It's just so odd. It is so odd
Huh?
to know that he was still in elementary school when I was graduating from.
Yep.
When I was graduating from high school, 1996. How old were you when you were in 1996?
It's like me and you.
1996, I just graduated from junior high school.
From junior high school,
Okay.
and I was graduating from college.
Wait, 19 what?
Really?
96?
Yeah.
Me too, yeah. I graduated.
Wait, 96 shit. 96, I was married with 2 kids.
I was graduating from high school with 1 kid, and Polo used to when I gave birth, because before I gave birth, I was hanging out with Polo, Kevin, and Eddie, and I got pregnant. And after I gave birth, since we all used to hang out, and I couldn't hang out because I had the baby was a little baby. Him, Kevin, Eddie would all come to the house, and essentially they would stay with me from the evening, and it was during Miguel was born in May, so it was during a Final Four and all that other stuff.
March, oh yeah.
May,
not
May.
May.
Final Four, it was Final Four.
No,
and all
not
that
Final Four, NBA Finals.
Right. So they would come to the house, they would watch the basketball games in my house. And they would die because I would start like with the machina breastfeeding, and it was the old ones that you would just put the suction thing and they would all be like, really, do you have to do that? I'm like, I gotta fucking breastfeed my baby. But God bless them because they would stay with me until Miguel's last breastfeeding at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, if you were breastfeeding in front of me, I'll stand in too.
Papa, it wasn't like that. And then when we would go out and they would come to
No,
my
why
house.
Nelson looked at me like that?
We would go out.
Nelson said.
Fabiola, you better watch your mouth, okay? Respect your elders. Mia's missing out in cold pizza. Older than Google and microwaves. But yeah, you know, they used to all hang out with me. All of them. I was like, you guys got nothing else to do in Dito just to be with me, but they would all hang out with me.
So that means you're a Leo, right?
Yeah, he's a Leo.
First day, I set it off, baby.
But when he talks about that, I start laughing because
Wow,
I'm just
1996
like,
shit.
it seems like there's a huge gap, and it's only 5 years. We only have a 5-year gap between us.
Back then, it makes a difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Back then, she was a pedophile.
right.
Wow. Wow. No, like I mean, you know, it's just,
Shit, I was fucking married with 2 boys. Living in Rockland County.
how old were you?
90s, wait,
I was 21 in '94.
I think it was 26. No. How much older am I?
You just confirmed that you're old. Thanks. Fabi, you're getting up
Wait,
there.
when were you
boo-boo.
born? 73?
72.
Oh, you're only a year older than me.
I am.
I mean, I'm a year older than you.
Correct.
What did
Or
she say?
72.
I'm 72.
26.
Huh?
1926.
He flips it. Some guy.
Everybody look at
No, 1972 I was born. I'm 51 years old.
Okay, so you're not that much older than me.
I'm only a year older.
Wait.
I'm 72.
You're not 5 years.
He's 77.
Oh, you're
He's
77.
about to be 46. I'm 51.
Oh, you're not.
Why? What happened?
42.
He told you he's 42 years old?
I was like, oh.
Carmen. Oh,
Green will hide everything.
That just leads more to the mystique of the story, bro.
he does that to everybody. He tells them he's 42.
Listen, by now everybody just knows that you picked them off the fucking the grade school, the high school fucking yard and shit or
But
whatever.
it's true though. When she graduated college, I was just graduating
Junior high school?
in high school. Yeah.
That's almost.
Well, super senior?
I was.
You did a lot of going to school back then,
No,
right?
but when you look at our pictures when we started dating, you can tell the difference. He has like a
Bro, you had
Baby,
you had a
baby,
neck, everything. You was so.
Still got it.
It's filled out though.
he was so I never realized how skinny he was. Like he a big dude right now. I love you, papi. Woo.
I'm not supposed to lose this, so
No, you not gonna lose shit. You look fine just the way you are.
Listen, before I got married, I was 155 pounds. I got married that first year. I gained 35 pounds. It was 185.
But Ben is solid. Ben is not fat.
What are you trying to say about me? What the fuck was that mean? Holy shit! If that's not an indirecta right there, oh my god! Holy shit! Just call me fat. That's it. I got no nalgas that I'm fat. That's it. Show's over. That's it. See you next week.
I'm gonna tell you what you got. You got 2 little skinny legs. You got no nalgas. And you got a little belly.
It's a little more. It's more than a little now.
No,
Shit.
you ever, and now for nothing, may he rest in peace. But I look at you now.
I look like my dad.
And I see your dad. I see your dad.
'Cause
The
I
only thing
walk
your
like my dad,
I
yep.
see your dad like I'm just like
Oh,
holy.
bowlegs.
Yeah, bow-legged.
You see how he talks real loud?
Yes,
His
my dad was like
just like that too. His dad was just
Yeah.
like that. Like he was so animated when he talked.
Shit, I use that app, the TikTok where it shows you the age and all that, just like I look just like my dad. Now I know I'm not adopted. Oh,
Wow.
I wasn't found like you.
I think I am.
No, you were found. That's fact. We know that by now. That was confirmed by your own parents.
That's why I don't do one of these damn ancestries or anything like that, because I'm afraid I'm gonna find some shit that I'm not supposed to
That's
find.
some bullshit. That's just for them to have your DNA in a system, bro.
No, that's not true, because that's how
I don't
Ben
know
Ben
about
found
you,
his
but
family.
Oh, I understand that it has positive, but I'm pretty sure he is now in a database forever. Your DNA is in a database forever.
I said that about Mia too.
What?
My DNA's in her data.
Yo! Hi! Yeah, it's time to go home, bro. Holy shit.
Gordo Chumbo, everybody put on the COVID-19. All is good. Well, Polo, I only see your head. I haven't seen your body, so you need to show it off one day. I need to see it.
We need to see if we got nalgas.
You gotta have nalgas now. We have a nalga showing contest right now.
No, yeah, I got a whole lot of nalgas. I ain't showing
No,
mine.
we're not talking about you, bro.
Thanks.
Not about you, bro.
No, but yeah, I swear to God, I look at you and I'm like, oh my God, he looks just like his dad.
Absolutely.
Just like your dad. We're winding up?
Yeah.
Winding down, yeah, because I have a long drive.
We driving to?
Why you want to know where I'm driving?
I gotta go to work.
Why you want to know where I'm driving? I'm going
Listen.
out. I'm going out. I'm going to go hang out.
Just let it be a record.
I'm going to go hang out.
That if you go hang out and you get abducted, it ain't me. That's all I care about. I just want the record.
He has an alibi.
The record straight.
He has an alibi.
We won't stop for no kids.
Absolutely. If you see anything on the side of the road, anything with a diaper or anything like that, just keep going. Just keep
Just
going.
mind my business.
MMB.
Mind my business. Mind my
MMB.
business.
Mind my business. That's all you gotta do.
Mind my business. That's what I'll do. Mind
Look,
my
I
business.
can do picture in picture. That's cool.
Where are we going, Mia? Fabi, you ready to go out? Fabi's cool. She's ready for the jump off.
I saw a meme today.
We're partying
It said
this
when
whole
your girl
weekend.
tells you that she's going to go see her mom, it's not really her mom. It's my other man.
What?
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 Mom, my other
Other
man.
man. Oh.
Wow.
Acronyms.
Wow.
So you gotta be watching these chicks.
Wow.
You
That's
gotta
that.
watch it.
That's that
Mom,
code. That's
okay.
that coding.
Gotcha.
Wow. Watch. I see you now. I see you now. Oh, so you going to your mom's house?
Gotcha.
Oh, you going to your mom's
That's
house?
how women get abducted, okay? Just letting you know. Keep going to your mom's house. That's how women get abducted.
Wow. Oh, I'm with mom.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see, I'm with mom.
I'll be like, your mom's in the room. What the fuck are you talking about?
Shit, there's somewhere to go late at night in Florida. Don't they close up early? There's always somewhere to go in Florida.
Cowboy.
Tonight is Cowboy night. We have to go to Cowboys.
What the fuck is Cowboys?
It's just that. It's just that. Cowboys. You go to Cowboys. It's a cowboy bar,
Oh, okay.
and they do line
dancing,
dancing to like hip hop and all. They have a different line
You gotta
dance.
wear cowboy boots?
Absolutely, we're fucking going to a cowboy bar.
You got cowboy boots?
I will buy cowboy boots and I'll get a cowboy hat. Fabi, right? Cowboys. She loves cowboys. I can get ready. Look.
Y'all just want to ride a horse.
No, Sunny's very.
That's all that is.
There's a lot of stuff that you can do in Florida at night.
Yep.
A lot.
Like get
of things.
abducted.
I mean,
No hip hop music.
they do hip. They don't do hip hop.
No, just country music.
Really?
It's called
No,
Cowboys.
because because my last technician, she goes there every Thursday because she's adamant. She's like, I am going to learn how to line
She
dance.
said I go there for the cheap drinks.
Wow.
They just pour it right in your mouth.
You
No,
wait-
no glasses. Just right in your mouth. Right off it. Whoop. That's it.
How cheap are the cheap drinks? Because everywhere I go, the drinks are cheap.
Yeah, that's one thing.
That's one thing I hear in
That's one thing
Florida.
here. The drinks here are cheap.
The drinks are cheap.
What is it? We went. Becky and me went
Did
to
you go
eat.
to Margaritaville?
Yes, we did.
What did you do? What
We
was it?
went to a Mexican restaurant there. Yeah, that's exactly where I was heading to. We had, little tapas, main course, everything, drinks. For both of us, like $85, man.
That's not bad.
Yeah, like the wine, because she
So
likes.
you should have gone to Made in Puerto Rico, and it would have been just the same amount.
I was in Margaritaville.
Don't talk to me like that.
I don't understand where you got made
Did
in
I
Puerto
tell
Rico
you?
anymore.
I don't think I told you.
You didn't tell me shit.
I'm telling you right now
Okay,
that I
tell
don't
me
think
now.
I told you.
Okay.
So I'm taking accountability and responsibility for not
Okay.
telling you.
Okay. Absolutely.
So
I like
I
that.
took TJ to 5421. It's actually the God and Monsters store when you enter. It's like a comic book Marvel DC type of store.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go towards the back, it turns into 5421.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Vault, and it's a bar. They sell 12.2% bourbon beer.
Bourbon beer?
These mother effers on 2 beers were like sky high.
I was bourbon beer.
Sky high.
There's like 12%.
12.2%.
proof. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Because usually everything's like 2
TJ
or 3%.
was like, I'm already gone. And I'm like, where did you go? It was just like one beer. I was like, you good? He was like, woo. And then this one comes with a whole bunch of other beers. And I'm like, what are you doing? but it was really cool.
Oh, okay.
Really cool.
That's
Was
where-
it-
that's where we're
was
going.
it expensive? I don't recall.
It was normal. It was, I guess, Florida normal. I mean,
Oh, you would love it because it's a comic book store.
I'm a geek, so.
Yeah, it's a
and then
comic
the
book
back
store.
room was crazy. That was crazy.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're ready to go. Drink right from the cow's udders.
Yes.
What?
Always from the cow's tit, Polo. Always from the cow's tit. Always direct from the cow's tit.
But why you have to be so like sucio? He said udders, and he's trying to be like, you know.
I don't
a
care
little
what
bit-
he's. Well, I don't care what he's.
Semulao, and y'all be like tit.
Cow's tit. That's how everybody else does utters. Fuck
Udders.
or what are you fucking?
Yeah,
fucking
udders.
White
Let's just be a little
Harvard?
bit, you know. He's trying to.
Oh, now we're trying to be a little
know,
more
no,
civilized.
Paul.
Because
Polo.
I was feeding Gello, it was from.
Yeah, right from here. I'm right there. He
It was
saw you.
from my teta.
Yeah, he was there, so he knows. He's
It was from
good.
my teta.
He's there. He's good. All
It's
right,
like me
guys.
saying from my areola, my nipple.
All right, goodbye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you next week, Lord willing. God bless.
Are we next week? Okay, so.
Yes, next week.
No me hables así.
We're doing next week. We got it
I don't know, 'cause
confirmed.
we're busy already Monday, Tuesday, and out of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have to go see one of his cousins.
That's Wednesday
So
or Friday.
Cousin.
your niece, your niece,
Okay, that's Friday.
your niece.
Make it a Friday. Thursdays. We're good.
Oh my lord!
All right.
There's like there's
Live,
not
love,
a lot
laugh.
of time in a week, huh?
You don't live, love, laugh no more?
No, we don't. We're not doing that anymore. We're
Just
just
fucking
saying.
just do it up. There's no more love, live, laugh. Just do it up.
Yes. Oh, I heard.
Swear
Look at
up.
that. Look.
Pussy juice.
And with nipples. Yes, Sonny. That's how we doing it. Yes.
Hey, what's she saying? Hi, Sasha.
Hi, Sasha. Good night, Sasha. Goodbye.
Sasha, you make the pussy juice, son. No, why you got? What she said? What Sony said?
Started with pussy.
Started pussy juice and then with nipples. There we go.
There we go.
Always with Hugo. Goodbye, everybody.
We're
Good
in
night.
sync. Some type of liquid. We're in
Aye.
sync. Good night, guys.
Good night. The only thing here, it's still rotating and it doesn't give me an option to stop.
Okay.
So mute all this.